Hey, welcome in everybody. A little bonus episode tonight, bonus content. Wasn't going to stream before tomorrow, but you know what? Changed my mind, and here we are. So, um, if you're new to the channel or this series and you like it, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, the usual stuff. But Go Gaming back here. Gonna work on some stores tonight. We've redone the store, so we're definitely excited to show that off, but nothing official. So if you're in tonight, you're just in for a treat for extra bonus content. So, anyways, we are working on storage right now. Handcrafted clay, and we're getting our shelf set. We've actually done a lot of work on this store to change it. Definitely doesn't look like it did last episode at all. We have done a lot behind the scenes, a lot, and you're gonna see a lot tonight too on here if you're watching. So let's see, we're gonna do the minimalist here. We've got a lot to do. We just want to get some of it ready for our episode tomorrow. But obviously, I'm spooling everybody with content tonight. So, but that's okay. If you join in tonight, you'll just get a little extra. All right, we're not gonna set that up just yet. I gotta remember where we're at, but. For some reason, our shells, some of them are not touching like they should be, so I'm having to go back and redo some of the shells because they're not snapping together like they're supposed to be. There we go. See, like these are supposed to be touching, but they're not. I had to take those off. Minimalist. And I will give the official tour of the new updates tomorrow. There's a lot. There is quite a bit. We've done a lot of changing, and it looks good. I'm happy. To an extent, I still want to build and make it better, but absolutely love the direction we're going in. Minimalist. Let's see. I need to go put another shelf down. Let's see if we can make this fit. I think we can, but there is going to be that gap, and I hate it, but it is what it is. Let's see. Where are we at? Base, minimalist, modern art. That's where we're at. So I'm doing these one at a time. That way the stalkers don't throw it off and confuse everything, and then they're always one item behind as well. So modern art. That's perfect. Actually, yeah, I think I need to put this one over here. Kind of confusing myself right now a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, that's right. So that was the minimalist. This is the modern, and then we'll order the next one. So we're on modern. We need to order probably some more of the modern. Where are we at? Yep, we're on nature inspired. Why are they just throwing this stuff down? Why are we not putting it on the shelf, man? I've got the shelves laid out. That part I do not understand. Do not know why. Alright, we're gonna take these out. Nature. But they are absolutely making a mess back there again, and I have set them up perfect with shelves. I don't understand. Do not understand it. Two rack. Yeah, let's get these out of here and put some more 4 racks in. I moved over too many 2 racks. Don't know what I was thinking. I think I was gonna put some bigger items there, but I didn't. We're up right in the trash can. That's awesome. Perfect. Alright, let's move this here. Nature base, nature inspired. Alright. Pick those boxes up, man. We got spaces for them. What are we doing? Base, nature inspired. Yeah, I don't know. We've got shelves for these. Are they not? Yeah, that's right there. That one's right there. I don't think they're just paying attention. Nature inspired. Have I thrown this one down yet? These stalkers are absolutely gonna drive me crazy tonight. I have not. That's modern art. We need to do nature inspired. I think I have. I have not. So there's nature inspired. We're good on that one. I just don't know why they're not. There you go. Pick those up. Catch up, man. You guys are aggravating me tonight. Alright, nature inspired. What do we gotta do next? Rustic pottery. Alright. Rustic pottery. Put that over there. Let's go get a 4 shelf. Let's see here. Go 4 shelf. Yep, let's put this down. I think it's off, and that's the problem. We keep snapping these into those right there. Absolutely. That's what it is. Alright. So rustic pottery. I need to go sit down a storage rack. Yeah, alright. They still have a few, but maybe it's because they haven't caught up yet. I don't know. We're going to go with that. I'm going to go with that for now and see. I just need one of these. Thank you. Just 1 second. Alright, where are we at? We have that there for the rustic. Let's see where we're at next. Let's go put another shelf down. But we do have, I don't know what we're doing, why we're just not throwing some of this stuff away. Because we got the rustic there. Alright. So we're our next item. Here, put this one out on the shelf. Alright, textured finish. Why are those boxes still there? I'm not understanding why the boxes are still over there. I mean, I've labeled everything and we have plenty of space, so once again, just the stalkers acting stupid. What is this? Hey, look, man. That doesn't go there. Who told you to put that there? That goes there. Telling me we don't have a cart for that? I bet we do. Textured finish. Pretty sure we do. There's no way we don't. Could be though. Could be possible. There's a lot of items to go through, so we'll take a look and see. We gotta wait for them to move out the way because I can't put anything down where they're just standing there blocking my path. There we go. So I've got to try to figure out why we're not snapping into place on some of these now again. It's leaving it's either putting too close inside or too far outside. And so that's too close. So what's going to wind up happening is you're going to have, like now on this side we have a gap. So I'm going to have to figure out going to have to fill that in for sure. But another problem, another day. Let's see here. We did texture. We're on the last three of these. Last three items. So traditional earth. God, those shutters need to open a lot faster. Just stay open. How about that? That would help a lot. Alright, yeah. It's too close, but that's okay. Pretty sure that I either missed a rack or something, because that's why they're leaving that empty box still there, but I might wind up having to put another rack down for that one. I just need one. There we go. Alright, maybe we'll just finish putting the rest of the racks in before we keep jumping back and forth with product. Or we'll just put these next two in to see if we're going to need any 4 shelves. There we go. I'm surprised that one went in. That was really easy on that one. That we need unique sculpted. Alright. I meant to grab that box. What am I doing? There we go. Alright, one more base to go and we're done with the bases. Alright, last vase that we gotta order and put on the shelf. And then we'll see what the next items are that we're gonna put in. Alright, this row is complete. Let's do these here. Throw that there, let them finish that up, and go put this last rack in. See where we're on the next one. And at this rate, we're definitely going to be using our storage room for sure. So we're going to run out of room back here. Alright, vintage, yep, that's all. So no more vases, on to the next item. And let's see what that is, if it's something that we're going to have to wind up building or not. Lamps, yeah, it is lamps, absolutely. So I'm going to skip lamps. Lamps are going to be last because, yeah, that's the one thing that I don't want to have to do right now. We're going to have to put those on floor displays no matter what, so. I'm trying to use as very few floor displays as possible. So we're going to start using this area over here first for the cups. And matter of fact, I'm not going to even use, we're just going to stick with one because there's going to be plenty enough on these shelves to where we're not even going to need that. So. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Alright, next item. It's crazy how quick these stalkers keep up when you have the max amount. I mean, I can't seem to, I barely stay ahead of them. Alright. White cup. Let's order these, get these on the shelf, same area. Yeah, we'll throw these over here for now. Let them finish that one out. And we'll just stick with a normal one spot, one tab for that because once again, we're going to try to keep it minimal. I know it's going to be hard to keep everything stocked up this way, but I've come to a hard decision that right now presentation for me is more important than the actual than keeping everything stocked up. I mean, real life grocery stores they don't keep everything stocked up 100%. So we have to be realistic and realize that we're not going to keep it all stocked up ourselves either. So at least not for now, but with the new staff, training staff, we will. Alright, let's go small yellow cups. Alright, throw those there. Put down a storage rack for that. Alright, there we go. Let me get that box. Alright, and one more cup, and then that will be all of those. See if we can find some more small items for now. Oh, now we do the regular yellow cups. Yep, and that's perfect because we didn't use but only 2 full shells to get those items stocked, and there's plenty. Yeah, we ordered 10 boxes of everything, and that's a lot. So the cups are gonna be stocked up for a long time, or at least a little bit. So, and we didn't take up much space with them. There we go. All right, you guys leave me 1 box. That's all I need. Alright. And then what do we have next? Let's see here. I think we have mainly big items left, so yeah, that's all of that. Beverages we're not carrying, snacks, no, pantry, no, fresh food, no, health and hygiene. Awesome. Alright. So let's do some shampoos. I think we're gonna put these on this row here. Yeah, that I can barely keep up. The stalkers just are so much faster when you do it like this. I mean, they pretty much stay true and keep pace. Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Shampoo anti-dandruff. Let's get 10 of these out here. We'll go back to this end. Very slow and tedious getting these on the shelf, but main thing is just to make sure our stalkers don't mess up our storage, and only putting down one storage rack at a time. That way they can't put things where they want to. Controls the clutter. I'm pretty much tagging it as I go. That way they know where all the product goes. And there's a lot of shampoo, so that's probably going to take up this whole backside. There we go. We are definitely going to run out of space here soon back here. I didn't want to put anything in the middle, but we might have to. I don't know. Our storage room, our custom storage room, can probably fit at least half what's in here. Maybe more. Yeah, it's probably going to take up this whole row. You're blocking my view, lady. I can't see. There we go. And I don't know why she just threw that on the ground again. Need you stalkers just to be a little bit smarter. I thought she was gonna put that over here. I was about to go ballistic. We were gonna be one stalker short. Oh, where am I going? There we go. Yeah, I think I could use the middle. It wouldn't take up too much space, but since we're not doing food or frozen or anything like that, I think we'll be all right. We have so much space in the middle, so haven't decided how I'm going to use all that yet. Lots of shampoo to go. $10 boxes looks pretty good. I mean, it's stocking them up, and I think put 1 or 2 back in storage. So, yeah, it looks like there's 1 left over. Usually on. Well, I don't know why that one's got a lot left over. Oh, wrong one. There we go. You're blocking my view again. I can't see. Thank you. Nope, don't want to do that just yet. Because they would definitely throw something on that rack in a heartbeat. Alright, we've got a couple more to go for shampoos. And then we're definitely not going to put the soap and toothpaste on the same aisle, I don't think. Well, we might. We might put them across the way. And it doesn't seem like they're filling the shelves either, because they're putting more boxes over here. I don't know. I'll have to go look and see. I don't feel like they're completely filling everything up though. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to use it. We're gonna have to use our other storage room. I don't know though. I think maybe we can put some in the middle and it won't look too bad or seem too cluttered. Yeah, we could probably do that. Don't use that rack. I promise you don't want to do that. Alright, last shampoo here. And we have almost used this whole row for shampoo, so I'm wondering maybe if I want to take this last one out. Just to even it out. And have that whole row just be shampoo. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to put the soap in? I don't know. We're not putting it next to the shampoo. I think we'll just put it across the way. How about that? I think that'll work. Yeah, let's start putting that over here. And we're definitely not going to put the toilet paper over here on this row either. Yeah, we will. I think toilet paper would be great to go over there in that end cap, so that's what we'll do. That'll work out good. Put the soap right here. Toilet paper. I don't think we can have enough of that. Yeah, that will go over here. Lots of room. Oh, no, you can't put the toilet paper there. Ah, I was curious about that. Alright, well, we'll have to think about this one. I think we need... this one's going to need to go on a 2. Maybe a 2? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it here for now. Let's see how that fills up, and then maybe we'll add another one after that. Alright, and then toothpaste. Definitely put the toothpaste next to the soap. Alright, on to our next set of items. And I'm pretty sure we're almost out of small stuff. Household utilities, we'll go with general cleaning, so we'll start off with some bleach. I think bleach, we're going to do the same thing. I think that can go with cleaning products as well. Yeah, we'll start bleach off here in the corner. I think we're going to start to use 2s on these. No, we're not. We're absolutely not. I don't want to do that with the 2. Give me that back. Alright. I think we want to do 4s for the cleaning supplies as well. Let's see how that looks. Get some of these out of here. Where are you going, lady? Nope, don't do that. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Stop. Just stop. She's gonna fill this one up. Alright, we'll have to move that one anyways. We'll get a box and move that one here in a minute. But let me put some forward shelves in. That is okay. We will take it. Alright, let's get this out the way. Yeah, we're not going to put that there. We're going to put these over here. And we'll have to come back and move that because that's where they're going to put them for now. So that is alright. We got their toothpaste. We're going to put bleach right here. I'll have to order another box. Alright. Yeah, because all of these can be four shells. I don't think we need to put them all on twos. We're just going to use twos just for bigger items. Yeah, that'll work. Hopefully we don't have any clipping issues, but I'm sure we will. We'll probably have to wind up moving some stuff out of the way. Alright, let's put some cleanser here. Go on to our next item. And I'm not quite sure. I think we fitted probably at least 2 boxes on the shelf doing it like that with the fours. And I know it's not going to stay stocked up very long, but that's the decision that I've come to, is I'm going to have to sacrifice that. I can't have it both ways. I can't have the store stocked and it looked good, so kind of had to change my thought process a little bit. Alright, let's go get another 4 shelf, put this over here. Can't have it both ways. Or maybe we can. Maybe when the staff training comes out, we will be able to do, we'll be able to keep it like this, and our staff keep it stocked, so. Alright, let's throw down storage rack here and get some cleanser on there. Hopefully they left me a box. Yep, they did. Let's throw that there. I want to go put down another 4 shelf while I'm over here. Take out some more 2s. Leave that there. Probably gonna want to throw those away. We got too many 2s. Too many 2s, not enough 4s. Alright, let's get this in place. If we can get it to snap in right without clipping a whole lot. There we go. These over here on the other side. Bonus episode. What's up, Nick? Yeah, I couldn't help myself. I was really excited. I didn't want to wait till tomorrow. just really excited. Decided to get on, and hey, while I was going to put in some work, might as well stream if I'm going to put in some work, right? Alright, the last one of the cleaner bottles, we'll put that next to the other cleaner bottle. Where are we at? We are over here, that's right. And get that on the shelf. And leave that for them to finish. Let's get down to another storage rack, get that over there on the rack. Don't take all the boxes, leave me one. There we go. Alright, that's good. Another 4 shelf. Love joining in everyone's adventure. Well, I appreciate it, man. I see you on here a lot. I see you in a lot of different streamers for Hypermarket Simulator. So that's awesome, man. I'm the same way. I join into everybody's stream as well. I love watching everybody else and their adventures and their ideas and designs. So. We've got a lot of stocking to do, a lot, so trying to do that, trying to redo that tonight, get a lot of that done. Took out a lot of areas of the store, a lot, so we've redone design and started building again as well. Yeah, I think that'll work. Four of those will be perfect. Don't want to overdo it. We can't overstock anymore, and that's all. We're going to have to order some more storage racks. Wow, I've used them all. Alright, so let's order a lot of storage racks. A lot of wide racks. Let's see, we're going to need quite a bit. Maybe. Let's start off with 20. I don't know if we're going to put that many back here or not. I don't want to overclutter this back area, and it's definitely going to get that way. Oh, did you guys leave me a box? There you go, you did. Alright. Perfect. And then I need to put another... no, I don't want to put another rack there. I need a 2 shelf. I think I have some more 2 shelves in here too. Or 4 shelves. There we go. Yep. I got a couple more spots for cleaning supplies. Alright, brushes, yeah. Brushes we don't need a lot of space for either. It's another one of those simple items that you sell a lot of them, but you also stock a lot of them up with the 4 shelves, so. Yeah, there we go. And I am so close. I'm gonna have to start running stuff down the middle. That's okay. I mean, I don't want to utilize the storage room just yet. Not just yet. We're gonna save that for an emergency, for emergencies, and for maybe newer product when new license comes to the game. So let's see if we can't start. I need to buy some more 4s. Yeah. Need some more 4 shelves. And we're gonna wind up throwing away all these 2s because I'm definitely not gonna use anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna use for 2s anymore. Other than toilet paper. I'm not. I don't think we're gonna go that route anymore. I think we're just gonna try to have our shelves looking pretty normal. And keep it simplistic maybe. Alright, let's see if I can get this over here without it overlapping too much and without it. Yeah, yep, I think we're going to wind up having items blend together there, but that is alright. We will move them if we have to. Alright, we did brushes. Let me go back to the top here. Sponges. There we go. Yep. Sponges, another item we don't need. Don't need major space for. I mean, sponges, even one little small row of sponges is a lot. So, yeah, we're over here on this row now. But I do feel like they're going to start to blend in. We do actually need it too, because next is going to be the... I got to get these out of here. We'll get a big box and move those out the way. Next is going to be the plungers, I think. So, and I think plunger to big enough. They definitely need 2s. I'm pretty sure that's the next item I saw on there. Was plungers. Yep. The old Vantis plunger. Can never have enough of those things, especially with my employees. Alright, we're definitely probably going to do 2 rows of these and probably 2 rows of these, because those you probably do need a little bit more space. And plus we have plenty of room. I don't yeah, that's fine. Plenty of room. Nope, not what I'm looking for. I am looking for another huge storage rack. There we go. Yep, last one, and then we're going to have to start using the middle area. But that's okay. That is alright. Alright, there's that. And what are we on next? Let's see here. General cleaning, that's it. Okay, general cleaning is done. Laundry supplies, irons. I don't know where we're going to put our irons at just yet. I'm not sure if we're going to make appliances separate. We do have a whole row, I think, that we could do irons on. Irons are going to be... I don't know. I can't decide if I want irons on 2s or 4s. I think we're going to do 2s with the irons. I don't know. I can't decide on these. Let's see what they look like on these. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do it just like this. Yeah, we can do it 4s on these. That'll work. Nope, but we're not going to do it like that and take up multiple spaces. We're just going to take up just this one row right here. That'll work. Alright. Storage racks. Why are we cluttering up the middle area here? I feel like they're just dropping boxes. Their ADD is kicking in, so... Alright, let's put irons back here. Yeah. Wow, did I just see somebody throw a box? Are y'all getting an attitude? Is that what it is? Yeah, I have to order another box of irons. They've already grabbed them all to put them on the shelf. That's alright. But I'm pretty sure their ADD is kicking in, and their lady, what are you doing? I did not tell you to put that there. Oh, it's irons. That's okay. You actually did the right thing, and I am proud of you. I'm shocked. Never do what they're supposed to do. I might give her a raise. Give a nickel more. Wonder if fridges, stoves, appliances will be coming at a later date. Maybe. I don't know. Possible. I mean, there's just so many licenses that I think will wind up coming to the game over time, and so there's a lot. I mean, the possibilities for items that we get, it's just a lot. I'm sure there'll be a lot more to come. Where are we gonna go with all this stuff? We could put these over, yep, right here. We're gonna put down a 4 shelf and we'll move those over right there. Alright, let's see. I know I got another 4 shelf over here somewhere. Yep, 4 shelf rack. And we will move these over right here. We still have plenty of space for everything. Alright. That'll work. And where's that storage rack at? Alright, why we just dropped so much box? Is that empty? I don't think it is. Neither is that one. That's a full box, but I don't know what we're doing with those. And why they haven't put them. Well, maybe that's why. Okay, so I ordered too many of these, too many of those. I've just ordered too much some stuff. I have to wind up running it to the trash. Using smaller shelves, I don't need as much supplies, so. Alright, kitchen tools, there we go. So now we're definitely going to need 2s. These are all going to go on 2s. They're just too big. And that's perfect, because now we got, I'm going to start back in this area here putting 2s in to run with appliances. So we'll put this over here and then start putting these on the shelves. Yeah. Alright. And hopefully we didn't I don't think we probably over-ordered on this too, so once again I'm probably going to throw away some of those. 10 boxes is quite a bit for just regular old shelves. Kitchen tools. Got plenty of these. Yep, and they ordered too many of those. We're going to throw some of those away. Yeah, there's a whole box here, so I'm going to have to cut back as much as I'm ordering. 2 shelf here. And I've kind of figured out how I'm going to do it though to control how much we're selling, because those will sell out quick. I don't know, maybe we do another row of those. Yeah, let's do another row of some of the kitchen stuff. So all kitchen stuff we'll do 2 rows on. Yeah, that'll make it better, so we don't have as much extra sitting around. But we're still going to manipulate the prices and make sure that we're not 100% selling every item. It makes it easier by doing that, and you don't sell out everything as fast. Alright, I don't think, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I don't think they left me any of those. Probably grabbed them all. Alright, there's that. Need to put down some more 2 shells. Alright, you can move now so I can put my shelf down. There you go. Everybody take it back to the storage rack. There we go. Alright, there's that one. I'm going to get this one down. Ah, come on now. Thought I had it in place, but they're just stepping in my way. Really? The shelf's full. I don't know why they're still bringing it over here. It's like they're playing follow the leader. Come on now. There we go. Wow, that was a real struggle. Oh wow, lots and lots. Yeah, that was way too much. So yeah, we're gonna have to throw all that. All that will go in the trash. Just too much order. All right, what are we on next? We are on the compact espresso machine. I'm gonna do the same thing with these here. Let's see how much room we got. All right, let's go move that out the way. Move that. So I'm not sure if I missed it. You're redesigning entire store in new style or just a certain area? No, the pretty much the whole store we're redoing. We had a lot of customer issues, and it was slowing the game down, and I fixed those. Well, last episode we did a rebuild to try to fix everything and get it back the way it was, and I wasn't really too happy with it. So kind of came up with some new ideas and to use for the windows and the new walls and everything, and I absolutely love it. This new design is amazing. I'm not changing it. We're stuck. If the customers don't work like they're supposed to, we're just gonna leave it like it is. I mean, this new design is amazing. I mean, I absolutely love it. Have a lot to go, a lot more building to do, but so far the building I do have and the shelves I do have, I'm liking it better than any design I've ever done. So I agree. Yeah, and I realize I can't have it all. I wanted the store to look good and I wanted it to run fast and keep stocked 100%, but it's just not realistic right now to want that and have that. So we got that finished, and we'll jump over here. We'll put some stuff. That's going to be toilet paper, matter of fact. Let's put that there, that there, and then we're going to jump back over in that area there for twos. See where we're at. So let's order some kettles. And I know I'm over. I just know it. I'm gonna wind up throwing all this stuff away, but that's okay. That's all right. I always think ordering too much stock is better than ordering not enough. So. But I love this design. I mean, I'm really excited to show it off. Did a lot of it. Took a long time. I put it like that to make the perfect setup on some of these areas. So I had to flip a lot of days to make my front the way I wanted it. So I went through multiple days. So all right, we're gonna put kettles here. Yeah, we just got way too much ordering going on. Be nice if you guys could just throw all of it away for me. All right, let's see. Kettles. Nope, don't need that. I need a box of kettles. There we go. But once we get stocked up, I will, maybe I'll show off the store tonight. Maybe I will. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but it's hard to maintain. It's hard for me not to show it off. Microwaves. All right, let's go put these out there. So this side's getting pretty filled up too. So come on, it's supposed to go on top. There we go. Wrong thing. That's kettles, microwaves. That's what we're looking for. Alright, stackable mug set. I'm waiting on a new produce to come. Then my store is going to completely change. So exciting. Yeah, the fruits and vegetables I think are coming really soon. I imagine those will be probably maybe the next update. I think those will probably be included in the next update. Don't quote me on it, but thinking they might. Yeah, I got to get that bleach out of there. I already have these down. 10-cup drip. I thought I already put the coffee makers down. I don't think I did. Just want to make sure I'm not putting multiple items. Yep, I did. We grabbed the wrong one. It's a good thing I caught that. Yeah, that's what I needed. I meant to get the stackable mug set. Almost messed up. That would have been tragic if they would have put the wrong item in multiple spots. So they thought about it. And yep, he brought the box over here. He was going to do it. Luckily, no go. Alright, I think one of these will be fine. Yeah. I think one will be good. Hey there. How are you? Welcome in. That's my moderator, everybody. She's actually everybody's moderator, so I can't say mine, but you know. Bonus, yeah. I know, I couldn't stay away. I had to jump in. I couldn't stay away. We just had to do an extra episode tonight. I think they took all the mug sets. You left me with no mug sets. I think they got them all. Yeah, I'll have to order another mug set. That's alright. Just need one to put on the shelf. That's it. Is that it? Yeah, perfect. Oh, why did you do that? Gee, alright. I guess we're gonna have an extra storage rack then. I'll let that slide just because we need some of the clutter cleaned up. But the next one, I'm not gonna let slide. Everybody's moderator. I only mod for 5 people. That's a lot though. That's a lot. 5 people is a lot to mod for, so yeah. Well, 5 people though. Luckily I'm one of the 5, so I'm lucky. Alright, where is our next item here? We're almost done with the kitchen tools. We got the stand mixers, and that's it. Thank you. I will take that hug. I will take it. Stands at. So maybe we don't put this there because I need to move this bleach out of the way. I didn't mean to put that there at all. So what I am going to do though is I'm going to take this, empty this box. Hopefully, there we go. And we're going to empty out the bleach here. We're going to refill this in another box. And unfortunately, I think this bleach might go in the trash. Because I don't know if we're going to need it. I think the shelves are already full. But since this is the last kitchen item, I guess we're going to make 2 of it and then 2 of the stand, the mug set. There we go. Come on now. A couple more to go. One more. There we go. Clear that off there and we'll get this box on the... Throw that away. Let's move these over here. One here. One here. Take that. Move that here. And then one more up top. Alright, perfect. So this area is good. Need to put down another storage rack for those. And I'm probably gonna have to order more storage racks, because we can never have enough. Well, it's feeling like we're never gonna have enough, for sure. All right, any mixing stands over here, or did you all take them? I think that guy grabbed the last one, maybe. Nope, I did. Hopefully. Oh, did you do what I think you did? You did, didn't you? Why did you do that? You're fired. The only reason I mod for 5 people is because my first mod job was for a new streamers. Tribe members started streaming and grabbed me. I will be giving up some of them because they're big kids now. Someone else can step in. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to mod for newer streamers with less viewers. Not as much of a hassle. Not as many messages to keep up with, for sure. Alright, we're done with kitchen tools. Awesome. Alright, so what are we on next? Electronics, my favorite. So this is one of those, once again, where I have to figure out what we're going to do. Because I'm really trying to avoid using floor displays. I really am. I don't know. I don't want to use them. If I can avoid it, I want to go away from floor displays as much as possible. Some items will have to, but it's gonna be really tough. I don't know. So I think we're gonna take for now and take some two racks, and we're gonna move them over in our corners, because we're still gonna keep our sporting section over here in the corner. Actually, I think that is where it's gonna be the best of ideas to keep it over here. I think for now, and I think we're going to try to keep the same kind of setup with racks on 2 sides over here, and then put our sporting stuff over here. Problem is, though, I still have multiple spaces over here, so food is not out of the equation again. I might actually wind up carrying food again if I'm going to stock everything to very minimal. Food might actually be something I carry. And then once again, I've come to a crossroads and decided, that presentation is more important than anything else. So I think if we can't keep it stocked up, we can't keep it stocked up. I mean, it is what it is. We'll just stock what we can as we can. Just because I want everything to look good. I don't, not worried about not worried about keeping up. Aspect, hey, welcome in. It's good to see you. It was a bonus episode. I just decided to go ahead and get on and stream, so it's not an official Hypermarket Billionaire episode. It's just a chill stream morning. Hey, good morning, Leah. Welcome in. Food, no food, make up my mind. Hey, welcome in, Leah. Good morning. Just a chill stream tonight. Nothing special. Just want to jump in and kind of just chill. Nothing special. Nothing. No agenda. Wanted to stock the store and kind of just see what we got going on. But I think we are going to carry food. I did make my mind up. And I think the reason I've decided to go that direction is because I just like the presentation. I think we can focus on the building part, and if we run out of items, we run out of items. I really don't care. It's not going to kill me if I get 800 customers because I have multiple empty shelves. So it's not going to kill me at all. I think that's what I've decided. So, and we'll see. I always change my mind, but I don't think we're going any other way. I think this is how we're going to do it. I don't see myself changing my mind again. I like the presentation. I've really come up with a cool design. And I'll show everybody. Since everybody's in here, I'll go ahead and show it off. Good. So I want to show everybody something really, really cool. And this will be the highlight of the episode tomorrow anyways. But we'll go ahead and do it. I'll let everybody see it tonight because I'm really excited about it. So I want to show everybody the kind of the design I came up with. And I want to keep the store closed, but we made major changes. I'm keeping all food, but might just sack off of my fridge and freezers. Well, that's cool. That's a good idea. So we made major changes in the front of the store. I want to show everybody the reason for that. And I had this idea, and I thought it was really good. And the reason why is because the lighting in this game is so fantastic. The lighting when it comes through, when the sun comes through the certain areas, it just looks really good. So this took a long time to come up with, to figure out how to get it how I wanted. I got to put these racks back up, but I had to put the pillars up, and I wanted the pillars to kind of reflect some sunlight, and they do. When all the racks are up and the food is up on the shelves, this area here, you'll see the reflection on the pillars with the food as well. So it's really cool. You know, when you see, I had this blocked off. Customers are not coming through here. This is a blocked off. But this area will carry product. And I feel like if we ever get alcohol license or, you know, special items, unique items, this will be the room. You know, customers can come in here, and then it just gives off a glow because the customers, when they walk in here, it shadows on them as well. So it's really cool, unique design. You know, you still have your window here, and I think we can make it over here to check out this side as well, because this side over here is really awesome as well. I finally got the self-checkout the way I wanted it, and the same way, yeah. So you can see the reflection of the self-checkouts and storage on the racks. You can barely see it now because the sun's gone down, but you can see the reflection of those, and then some of the racking as well. And it's just really cool to see. I mean, I think it's the best. This and the room over there, you're so fancy, impressive. Thank you. I think these, see, like the reflection, I think these two areas are the best two areas in the game right now, just because of the lighting. You know, like you can't beat this lighting. The lighting in the areas is just amazing. And I think I've heard right in the stream of Rogers the other day is that they are adding in rain, snow, and you know, and other lighting. So it's really cool to see. I just think that's impressive to me. I like that lighting, and to be able to see that from the outside as well, and then, you know, be able to just have it look nice. So these areas we will keep for sure. I have added a window over here to the storage room, so this is kind of an addition add-on too. I didn't put too many windows in here, but I did clear out this and put it to where you can see from the storage room. I can see the storage room out to my self-checkout and some of these areas over here. So you know, to me that's really cool. I have multiple viewpoints. The viewpoints was kind of what I was focused on. You know, when I have these storage racks back up, the lighting makes it magical. Yeah, it does. It makes it real magical for sure. And I feel like when we get our racks back up in here, it's going to be the same way. You know, I'm going to have the racks reflecting off from the window, and I wanted to do that with this window here. I thought about changing this and making this the office area, because the lighting here would be really good too. But I really like the idea of closing this area off. I don't like the double doors and not being able to close them. Only downfall is I can't close the store from here, which is okay. I just go around on the other side and close it. It's not a big deal. But I really wanted to do something unique, and with the pillars, it's really cool. You know, and I feel like customers still coming back here to shop and buy stuff is really neat to watch. I had my pasta items back here on these shelves, and they come back here, they'd get the pasta. You see the shadows reflect off of them and all the food items, and then they go, you know, back throughout the store and whatnot. So just really neat. I feel like we're going to try to keep it minimal. I'm not going to overdo all the floor here with floor displays and make it real cluttered. You know, we're not going to have all the big fancy mazes like we did before. I mean, it's still going to feel like there's a lot of walls and buildings around it. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to overdo it. I want something simple and I want it to look good. So that's the biggest thing. So let's get our stockers back in here. But that's the big thing that I was going to reveal tomorrow on tomorrow's episode. But like I said, I think that I'm gonna. I couldn't wait. It was something I wanted to show off tonight. So, yeah. So let's see if we can't come up with an area for our sports equipment. And I think that's what we're going to stick with as well. There's lots of weights, and they obviously stock better on the floor, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to try to avoid it. I know we're going to run out of items. It's going to be hard to keep everything stocked up. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. You know, in real life, stores run out of stuff, and that's just the way it is. So if you come to my store, you might hear me say, "Let me go check the back," and then come back and tell you, "Hey, yeah, we don't have any more of that. Truck will be in on Monday." So it's possible. You might hear that. But that's okay, hey. I mean, you probably hear that at every store you go to anyway sometimes, so we're no different than anybody else. And it really just all depends on how much extra storage racks we have and how much space we have left when we stock everything. And I've come up with a system where I don't think we're going to run out of a lot of stuff, because the stuff that sells really fast, we're going to manipulate. We're going to manipulate the prices to where we don't sell out as quick. We will be, raising the price up to where it doesn't sell 100% of the time to be able to do that. So it's kind of just messing around. Did you guys grab all the weights? You sure did, didn't you? That's okay. All right, let's start here. I think it was the purple ones that we had. Your website says it's in stock. May I speak to your supervisor, please? He's not in at the moment. I'm sorry. Or you're going to hear, we don't have a supervisor. That's all right. So they're going to keep putting down or putting up some of the extra product that I over-ordered on, and that's fine. I'll just put down some more racks. But with manipulating the prices, you absolutely can control whether or not you run out of product and how fast your customers go through it. So that's going to be something I'm going to show off as well. And it does take a little bit of extra time to do that, but I think it's worth it to do that. Because then, you're not going to make 100% profit, but over ordered so much, like half the stuff is still outside. Yeah, I do that all the time, and it's crazy. But I'd rather over order than not order enough. So, all right, let's stock this up. But yeah, I think for the main part, we're gonna try to keep everything just minimal. We're not gonna have a huge selection of just one item. And this right here is fine with me. I'm okay with that. I usually have floor display of this and it'd be like 200 on there, but it just takes up too much space, and we do it like this, and then we don't have to worry about taking up a lot of extra space. So we can fill up that area there, and we're gonna have plenty of room. I don't want to make this middle area cluttered either. I really like the lights coming in and reflecting off stuff, and if you have too much product, too much stuff, and it's cluttered, it just kind of takes away from that. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to order some more storage, right? Nope, I got one. And like I said, we still have that middle area that is a custom stock room, so we would definitely fill that up. Alright, so we got the red. Alright, let's put the yellow on there. There's a lot of weights. Lots and lots of weights.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket
I gotta
will
go
be
hit
closing
this.
soon.
I gotta go hit this sign so we don't flip another day through.
Thank you for shopping with us.
Even though it's okay. I've noticed now after the couple of updates, customers are definitely not standing place where they are buying products from. They're grabbing and moving. Yeah, they move a lot faster for sure. I've not had any issues except for the last customer of the day. The last customer of the day and the last few for some reason are clipping on racks, and I'm not sure why, because the other ones throughout the day are not clipping on a rack. So I've got to try to figure that one out. But it's usually a simple fix. It's usually just move the furniture and then they move, which is not bad. So, but at least the days are going by faster. You don't have to worry about the slowdown. Mine's the same. My last customer just waits at the till. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of weird. So I've sent messages to Croissant Games, and they're still investigating. There's still some bugs they're working out. So. Alright, did I put yellow? I did. I did. I gotta put these over here on the actual thing. There we go. Surprised they didn't use that. They were probably thinking about it. Alright. Let's move this over here. I need to move our delivery point a little bit further over now. Yeah, we'll put it here. Maybe we just don't have to run as far now. And get that away from the trash can. We just don't want to give away product to the trash can tonight. Thought about it, but after one of the updates, I had it over 1,000 customers. Now I can't hit it. Yeah, it was a glitch. I hit 1,647, I think. So I definitely saw that, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. At most 800 to 900. Yeah, it's back to normal now, I think. Yeah, that glitch kind of was. I saw the same thing, and I was like, wow, that can't be right, and it wasn't. So, but I took a screenshot. It was pretty cool to see 1,600 something customers in the store, since I'll never see that again, right? All right, we got the greens, and yep, I still got some invisible AC units freezing up the place. Alright, I need to order some more wide storage racks. When the game is more optimized, I can see them upping the customer count. Maybe. I just, you know, I don't know how good of an idea that would be, but they still take a bit over time to leave. Yeah, they do. I think I had like a 13. I think my days are about 13 to 15 minutes long now. But to go back to what you were saying about the customers being upped and optimized, if they plan on adding multiple floors, I don't know how much more you could push. I mean, if you add multiple floors and you add more customers, I don't know how much more the game can actually take before it just kind of breaks the files. And then definitely it's not going to work on old gen. You're not going to be able to run the game on PS4 at all. So those people are going to be out of luck. Let's see. I got to go back and order a green. They've already taken all those weights over there. I'd love to see it though. Don't get me wrong. I really would. I just think it's going to take a lot of work to get to that point. Fix the issue of staff dropping the boxes and you see they're floating high in the sky. Yeah, no, they do. They do. Staff are still floating with boxes at times. Wow, they took it over here. Yeah, they're still floating with boxes at times. You're still seeing some staff acting a little quirky. They're not 100% up to speed, not logically working like they should be yet. But I do think that they're doing a lot of tests coming up with the staff training update. So you'll probably see some changes. I do know that with the staff training update, they're going to make it to where you can speed them up with training. So you're going to see the staff probably move just as fast as you or faster. Which, if you see that, if that happens, that'll absolutely fix your stalker problem with, you know, them not being able to keep up. Especially with 12 stalkers moving at the speed that you can move on here. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Alright, we got to put down the blues here. Keep forgetting I moved that delivery point, and I'm having to run back there because they haven't picked up everything on that spot yet. Alright. We are slowly moving along. Not in a rush. Definitely not in a rush. We still have more building to go as well. It's not going to just stay like this and have, you know, open area all the way. We'll put more walls up. 12 stalkers filling up one floor item shelf, which say chips or whatever. Yeah, oh yeah, that'll be like a snap of a finger. I mean, they'll be able to get those on that rack in no time. Yeah, the square one, the floor display. Yeah, 1.1 billion is crazy. I know. It's hard to believe that I've got that much money, but I can't. I've tried so much to run it down lower, but I can't. I don't know. I just can't. I've tried. I do have some ideas on how to spend some money and make it go down, but I don't. You know, I have to figure something out. I want to get below $1 billion. I have 40 million. Jeez, lots of money. Yeah, you're gonna catch me if I keep on spending and not making anything. All right, there's blues on that one. Let's go find somewhere to put those up. Probably like 1,000 boxes of the same. Actually, that was an idea that I was thinking about. I'm thinking about ordering the most expensive item and just holding down the button and ordering it and filling up the parking lot and then seeing if I can't slow down or break the game. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Pretty sure that would put a dent in my cash and also probably crash the game, but that's okay. Well, she snatched that up. Perfect timing. But that's probably the only way I can ever go down below $1 billion. But I want to, though. I really do. Maybe we'll get some crazy expensive items in the game that cost so much money that even I can't afford them. Wishful thinking, though, I'm sure. It will lag your game and mess with the loading times. Yeah. Don't I ever know that? I definitely know that. I should try doing it with like salt or something, small box, and see how long it takes to crash. It won't take long at all, I promise you. I've ordered 1,000 boxes at once, and it starts to slow down a lot. So it won't take you long to crash your game out. I've got there. I got it so slow that the time on the game started moving real slow. The stalkers were moving slow, and so it took so long, and I had to just let the game sit there until we ran down on boxes. So all the new items, staff training will eat up some money. I think so. I hope the staff training is expensive. That way not everybody just buys it and then we have so much leftover money, and I really hope it costs some money. What I'm scared of, though, and I don't want to happen, is I'm scared that the staff training will be something you get from leveling up. And then, you know, I have to grind these levels just to be able to get the staff training. Pick an item, I'll buy 1,000, I'm level 70, it has to be in that. Well, how about you do, that's a good one, man. I won't make you spend too much money. Do salt. Do 1,000 boxes of salt. Make a video of it. I actually had an idea one time that I wanted to do order $1 million in candy and then stock up $1 million in candy, but quickly went away from that idea when I started having issues with the game slowing down with all the boxes I was ordering anyway, so kind of changed my mind on that one. Alright, we got to put down some more 2 shells. I think these are all 4s. Yeah. Let's see if I can find any 2s. Got walls. I got everything probably but what I need. That's how it always goes here. There we go. Alright, got the dark greens. Light greens, dark greens. So make sure I'm not double stocking stuff. We got any more racks? I'm sure we do. I've got so much stuff just sitting everywhere as usual. 'Cause that's just how I am. 45.9 grand on salt. That's a lot of salt. Somebody's gonna have a heart attack. Alright, move this out the way. Use an auto clicker to get it to 1K. Yeah, if you use the hand scanner, just hold down the button. And even on the PC, if you hold the mouse down, it's supposed to just automatically order a lot non-stop. So, alright, where are we at? So, alright, we're almost done with the weights. Feels like these weights are never in. Each item feels like there's so many of them. I'm just like, oh, you got money train, these buy this skill, and there's nothing more to it. Trained by using the skill. The more you use it, then the more they get trained. Yeah, no, I agree. I like that idea a lot. I think that's how it should be. I think the more that they do it, the better their skill level becomes. But I'm not sure if that's what. I'm not sure. You know, all I can do is speculate. But I'm not sure if that's what it'll be. I'm not sure if it's not going to be something as simple as just a so-called skill tree, and then maybe you buy it from leveling up, and maybe you have to be a certain level to unlock certain levels for the skill. So I don't know. I'm curious as well to see how it comes out. Can't bring a storage rack over here. What am I doing? And I don't want to put that down because they're going to throw that on the thing. So I think I got some twos over here. Let's go put this over here. Yeah, there we go. Investments into the items company. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. That would definitely be cool. Because then you could purchase higher level items and maybe get discounts on the product as well and how much it costs. So that would be pretty neat. Alright, that's about right. Alright, got those down. Trying to keep up with everybody's messages. Give me 1 second. I got some messages I got to keep up on, or catch up on, I should say. Nope. Hope us high levels get something for our levels to be unlocked and something to look forward to. We will. We will. I've talked to Croissant Games and it's definitely something that they're gonna do to add to reward higher level people. Trust me, I was upset when I hit level 120 and then the next week I find out that all the license got lowered to 95. It was a bit upsetting. I was like, wow, I can't believe I just grinded all that way trying to get to 140 and now everybody's going to get there quick. And so yeah, so stuff will get added in, higher level stuff for sure. What did I need to order? I was putting something on a rack. I think it was the gray weights. Yeah, I think we need to put a gray weight on the rack. Let's see if I can find another rack. But yeah, we'll get something. Well, we're instantly going to get all the new stuff. I don't think the developers are going to. I tried to start next day and it's frozen. That's no good. I'm not sure why your game keeps freezing. There's got to be something going on with it though. Yeah, hopefully they'll fix it soon. I'm sure of it. But I'm certain that the developers are never going to catch up to us on our level. But I think that just makes it to where we're always ahead. Because I'm so close to 120, I'll be in your position. I get there and look. Oh, there's an update for your rank. Yeah, it sucked. It absolutely sucked, but I do think that it will it'll be worth it. Because I think when the new updates start coming out and you can instantly unlock everything, I don't think I don't think everybody's going to be able to max out all their stuff when a new update comes out. I think there'll be certain things that get added to make it to where only players level 100 and over will have access to it. So I think we'll see license like that as well. License for sure. I mean, I know people are grinding level, but I think there's going to be a big update and big addition to licensing. And when there is, I think it'll be, you know, stretch like 120, 130. And a lot of people will have to continue to still try to grind to get that. Or at least that's my hope. I think that's only fair. I'm level 70 at the moment, but still grinding. And that's good. Level 70 is good, though. I mean, they're leveling on this game is so easy now compared to what it used to be, so it doesn't feel like it's as much of a grind. We can't predict when they release updates, so let's just have fun and be ready and reorganize our shop. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Leah. That's my thing, too. Just have fun and just be ready for when the updates do happen. That way you're not having to take down a bunch of items. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just having fun with it, challenging myself, and kind of setting goals for what I want to do. So, you know, we want to get our store set up for the update, and then, you know, enjoy the update, and then try to get ready for the long grind to $9.99, because that's ultimately going to be the end goal for me, at least. As I think we want to be the world's first $9.99. There's always something to do, like rearranging. Yeah, rearranging. Yeah, I can do that every single time I get on. I can do that, and I wind up doing that a lot. And a lot of it at first was because of the customers, but now, did they take everything again? They did. Now it's just because I want to, kind of rearranging the store. Yeah, it's fun. Rearranging's always fun because you can always come up with better ideas for your store. Better ideas to make it more organized and look better as well. Waiting to have a blue light special. There you go. Yeah, we put stuff on sale, and it actually go on sale, and they buy more of it. That'll be awesome too. Because of the customers getting stuck in place where customers getting stuck was the main reason I've had to do a lot of reorganization, but it's okay. I kind of had to do that anyways with the new updates, with them adding new walls, doors. So I just got to thinking, I'm like, you know what? I've got to rearrange some stuff. Just started a floor rack for the salt. Yeah, you'll need it. All that salt you ordered, you're going to need lots of floor racks. All right, we're almost done with the sports section, with the sporting area. And look at how small. This is amazing to me compared to how I had it before, because before I had it from here and it ran all the way to over here, so I just had so much sitting out here. Salt and pepper aspect together. There you go. Yeah, this will look good. Let me get another 2 rack over here. The only thing that I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to have floor displays when it comes to TVs and well, maybe not TVs, but lamps. I don't think lamps are gonna look. I don't know if they'll work. I really don't. I'll wait to the end. Yeah, and I don't understand. We got so much overlap going on. It feels like. Yeah, these do not line up at all. I'm gonna have to figure out why there is so much of a gap, and I think it's because the furnitures are starting to clip together. All right, but that's okay. We'll figure something out for it. All right, so this area is good, and I think we're gonna move on to pet stuff. But we're definitely gonna run out of storage space back here. Definitely gonna run out of room. We got this whole area here, and they're throwing boxes. Is because I over-ordered so much extra stuff, and we're gonna trash it. Anything extra from here on out, it's gonna go in the trash. So I over-ordered. Oh well, I just gotta clear some space out. But that is all right. I used to not like throwing stuff away and wasting it, but Now I'm just like, you know what? It's a necessity to keep the clutter organized, and that is a mental health thing. Like for me, I can't stand all the clutter all the time. I can work in it, but I have to know it's moving and we're progressing to clean it up. If we're not, then I definitely have an issue with that. It stays cluttered, yeah, we're gonna have problems. All right, yeah, and I over-ordered just way too much. That's on me. I mean, I ordered like 10 of everything, and I probably only needed like 5. And the stalkers, they just don't care. They're everyday value workers. They would just throw it wherever. They really do not give a you know what. Alright, I think that'll work. We're gonna put down, yeah, that's too many of those in the trash. In the trash. And I want to stock dog houses, but I don't know. Yeah, my OCD kicks in. I have to have my store all in order. Hope dirt and garbage don't get added. Oh, that's the worst. I have played so many games where that's market games, especially where they add dirt and trash. And for me, it runs my anxiety to max level, and I'm just, you know, I hate it. Especially when you first start a game and you're having to be the cashier, the stalker, and then you have to clean up your store as well. Oh, it's just too much. It just makes my blood pressure go up too high. Then I think about contacting the developer to file a lawsuit. So just best to avoid a game like that. No thieves either, unless they had security guards. Now I thought about the thief part, and I'm all for it. Like, I really want them to add thieves, but I want to be able to use a shopping cart to push into them to run them over, or I want to be able to use my items in the store to hit them with. Like, let me pick up the TV, the 55-inch TV box, and smash it over their head. Like, I really want, you know, I want to take matters into my own hand if we have thieves. Security puppy. There you go. Let me get a Rottweiler dog that I can put in my parking lot to make sure that we don't have any issues. I'm all for it though. Let me run full speed as slow as the customers go now, and they try to take my stuff. Oh, there's no way. I'll catch them in a heartbeat. We go way faster than they do. I'm all for it. If we can get a little violence in the game, choosing violence today, abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. We protect our stores, so if anybody wants to come in here and act a fool, they're gonna find out the hard way. We don't play that. Alright, we're gonna have to move this a little bit further over, because I do plan on making that back to back on that one. But I think the pet section can be right here. We'll see where this other 2 rack goes. Alright, we're going to utilize these 2 shelves over here for the pet area. For all the big stuff. That'd be hilarious, and I don't go gaming when shopping carts fly. That would be a lot. That would be a blast to me. I really think that would be my new venture in this game, is to let me be the security guy, and I'll let everybody else do everything else. I mean, I think that would be pretty cool to watch. Just let me take care of all the security issues. Shopping carts. I'd like to run over some customers in this game with shopping carts. I just think it'd be a lot of fun. Alright, we need to go basketballs. Now let's do some of these items first. And I don't feel like basketballs can go Yeah, basketballs will be good on two as well. Yeah, we put these over here. Yeah, we're running out of space back here. 4 racks. Do I have any more storage? I don't think I do. I'm gonna have to order some more. I think I about used them all. Yep, there we go. Alright, regular basketball. With ragdoll physics. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. The only way, I mean. And I think this game already runs off ragdoll physics. Just because when you're running into boxes, it kind of throws you in the air. So I think that's kind of how the physics work on this game anyways. So it'd probably work the same way if you ran into a customer with the cart. Alright, we'll put that on this other side. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, let's put that over here. Be a basketball shelf. This looks so much better. I know it's not stocked up as much as I want it to be. Not to my old expectations, but I had to taper those down some. But it looks better. That's what matters the most. The presentation looks a lot better. Water Park Simulator has ragdoll physics down. Yeah, I've seen videos on that. It looks really fun and interesting. Looks amazing, yeah. Yeah, PC, they have a lot. They're really, I guess we've reached the peak of simulation games on PC. You know, they have so much. You know, they have Better Mart Simulator, Water Park. I mean, anything you can think of. PC pretty much has a simulator for everything, times 4. Alright, I just literally gave her an extra rack, and I didn't mean to do that. Now, she's gonna go over here and mess it up, aren't you? No, I'm not gonna give her a chance to. Oh yeah, I like this a lot better. That'll work. Really, we're just gonna leave a box floating in midair, huh? Okay. Alright. And then one more basketball. Alright, yep, we already have the shelf over here. That'll work. So they kind of color coordinate on the basketballs. That'll work. I'll go with that. We're so about to run out of room back here. It's going to be time to go to our custom storage room to stock. Alright. And then I think we'll put the hockey mask and the soccer mask over here as well. I'm kind of the same little area. We'll put mask on one side over here and then mask on the other side as well. I think that'll That'll just go together for some reason somehow. Every time I hear the ambient audio of the lady going, oh, is it? I look behind me expecting to see someone. Don't know why. Yeah, I think that's the funniest audio in the whole game. Because it sounds like a chicken at first when she's like, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, or something. I don't know what she's saying, but she sounds like a chicken. But I think I'm glad you brought that up, because it reminded me to ask the developers about that. I'm going to have them on the stream. I'm going to have them in the chat on this stream here sometime soon. I'm not sure. I got to set up a date, but we'll get them in here on this stream, and that can be one of the questions I want to ask them, though, is about the audio. Maybe find out what they're actually saying. But I think we're going to save them, or we're going to try to plan on them getting on this stream when we do our 24-hour stream, because I do plan on doing a 24-hour stream probably towards the end of the month when we get closer to the new update. Alright, these... definitely need to order some more of these. They grab all those too? I think they did. No, they didn't. Okay. I say I don't have any more. I don't. I gotta order more. That's okay. I'm getting thrown off all over the place here to figure out where my stuff's at. There we go. Hydrate, please. I will. I'll stay hydrated. Of course I'll stay hydrated. Bill, the devs went to their local hypermarket and hit record in the parking lot. You know what? I could actually see that. You're probably right about that. That is probably where they got the lines from. Or they went to just a local alleyway, in a back alleyway, and just hit record with some random people back there. So, not sure. Not sure which one, but you're right, though. Definitely could have happened. Because the audio is really funny, though. And I can't believe that nobody asked about the bakery in the in Roger's stream in chat. So, kind of surprised about that. I mean, if it was me, I was in there too, and I forgot. So, I will remind myself. I have some of this written down, but I will remind myself to ask them about the bakery and, you know, what was the inspiration. They did? No, they didn't. They should have, but they didn't. Nobody asked about the bakery or any of that. So, I don't think they did. Of course, I might have missed some. I tried to keep up with everything, but I don't think they asked about the bakery or about the audio. You know what? I feel like I thought they said it was in the plans to come. It might be. They might have said that. You might be right. I don't know if I missed that or not. You might be right. You know what? I think I missed an opportunity to keep these color coded, or did I? Because one side was orange, and then one side was the all black color, and I did look. So that's pretty awesome. Everything on this shelf here, we try to keep it in the black color. So that did work out pretty good. And I really have thought about going back and arranging the colors on these to make them more color oriented, but I don't know. We'll think about that. But I kept the books in order, except for the Mystery Volume 1. I left a blank shelf over here that we're going to pretend like it actually exists, even though it does not exist. Alright, that's too far away. Too far off. Alright, there we go. Wow, are they actually trying to leave? You guys are not done. We're not nowhere near close to done. We have a lot to go. And they're just walking around like they're done. See, I don't understand this. It does that on both sides every time, so and it doesn't look like there's anything overlapping. Yes there is, right here on this end part. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. That furniture, I keep overlapping it in the wrong spot maybe. Alright, so we're going to order sleeping bags. What else do we need? We've done all the sports stuff. Completely all the sports. We'll do pets here in a little bit. Yeah, let's do camping stuff for now. Let's do the camping stove. And I will put that camping stove on close to the same area. So I want to keep the rows pretty much the same length all the way around. Yeah, we need a lot of those to fill that up. And then I need to order some more storage racks. Highly doubt. I think we got one more left. Yep, that's the last one. This is going in the trash. Going in the trash. Thinking of doing end caps on shelves. Yeah, that'd look good. End caps on shelves. Yep. I think that's usually what I try to do if I have something that just doesn't match up right, or I have room where I can do it, and I try to put an end cap on there. Or use one of the U-shaped shelves. That also works too. Alright, we need sleeping gear. I forgot you can't go in down there. I always forget that there's only one way in down here. It feels like there should be multiple doors like there is down here on this other side. Yep, this will work. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, that's still enough. I mean, I don't feel like any of this is going to sell out super quick. These, unfortunately, you can only fit... yeah, you can't double... They're not double wide. There's only one row of them, so we'll probably have to manipulate the price on those as well. But I think that's what we'll do when we first open back up the store again, is we're going to reset some prices on some stuff to make it to where we're not selling out so fast on the items that we know are going to be hard to stock. Yep. We'll put this down here. We're just about out. We're going to have to move over to our custom storage. Come on. Did you guys already grab all those? Lady, let me get that. She is not going to let me have it. Alright, that's alright. We'll order one more. Try to grab it before they get back and snatch it up. Alright. And that's it for that. I think we're on to pet stuff. Pretty sure we've done almost everything. We've done all the clothing. We have not done lamps, and that's going to be another one where I don't want to do floor displays, but lamps are so hard to stock. So hard. Need to be able to grab boxes from stockers. Yeah, we do. Absolutely need to be able to grab them and keep them. But the training system should keep that. Should keep it to where you probably only have them stock certain items, and they probably won't touch them. So you'll probably be able to manipulate it better with the training system. I think we're gonna do pets. I kind of like in this area here, but I don't know. I don't want to do floor displays. I really don't. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run them pets like this, and then go this way with a little bit of a gap, and do twos. I think twos are gonna be our version of floor displays for this store going forward. That way we don't have any. There is no such thing as a floor display here. Let's see. Yeah, let's move this back just a little bit. And then put this right here. Yeah, that'll work just like that. And then we'll start ordering pet stuff. And I think pet stuff will just run kind of down this middle area. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see how many twos we got left. I don't think we do. Is there any style? Is there a style of rack you would like to see other than floor display? Maybe devs can make that dream come true. I've thought about it because I do request stuff from time to time, and everything I've requested that so far it's usually got added or they say it's coming. So they do say that there are more racks coming as well with more shelves. So that's why I've kind of just holding off what I'm requesting for now, because I feel like we're going to get a lot more of that. I mean, they added tons and tons of walls and doors. That's a lot of stuff that they worked on to add for that. So if they say more racks and more shelves are coming, we're probably going to get quite a bit of variety of options. So, but I do like the, I like this color and I like this design. So I wish these right here in the gray were kind of like the white ones, at least in the same length. If these were like this, like two of these together were one, and you bought it and it was like this wide and you could do it with four, then that would be perfect. Like these would be the perfect shelf for me. But for the twos and fours to be as slender as they are, that's the only problem I have with them. Like that's it. You have two of these need to be one for me at least. But I'm okay. I mean, like I said, I think the twos are not bad. Nick and Knight just gave me more work to do on the wiki. I need pics of the shelves, walls. Thanks, Nick. That's funny. No, it's all right. I was thinking about those. All that stuff's got to be added anyways. But that's okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be done now. It's a lot of stuff. There's still a lot of stuff that will have to be added to that wiki anyway. So, and then think when the update comes, you're gonna have to add even more. So get ready for that update, because then there'll be a lot more to add. You're welcome. Shoot, that's funny. That's hilarious. But hey, the good thing is we have people that'll help too. So you know, I think we got 3 or 4. There's probably four people I know for sure that would be willing to help on that. And I can definitely work on it more. I'll get more time to work on it this weekend, and I'll try to add what I can to it this weekend, especially on the license part. Well, that doesn't go there at all. What are we doing, people? Alright. I have great ideas. Don't know why I never decided to chase game as a career. It's never too late, right? At least I don't think it's too late. You can always switch careers or what you want to do. The worst item in the game. So I'm just trying to get through license, then I'll open up more. Yeah, of course, yeah. One step at a time. You don't want to do it all at once. So dog houses. So we're instantly going to stock these, and I'm going to show everybody a neat trick on how we make this work. Because I don't want to. Wow, you know what? Dog houses have to be on floor displays. That's okay. I got an idea. If that's the case, we'll make it work. I mean, we only put 4 on a floor display anyways. But if that has to be on a floor display, we will set it up, and I have an idea on how to make it work, because we're not going to do anything more than 1 floor display on this thing. Did I throw all the floor displays away? I think I did. I think I went on a rampage and decided that floor displays are the devil. Alright, let's get out our nifty computer back here, which, you know, we got to get, we got to order a laptop. We can't have a little computer back here. We need a laptop, lady. Laptops is what we need. Where did that floor display go? Lose it behind the wall? There we go. Alright. So, that's okay. I've got an idea. Minimal floor displays. We're still going to keep it like that. But I think some items will not fit on racking. So, get out of the way, box. Get out of my way, box. I think we'll try to keep minimal floor displays just right here in this area. Yep. And we are automatically going to adjust this price so we're not selling 100% of these. And we're not going to do the normal amount. So market price is 120. We're going to do 11% markup. Put them at 133.20. And so this is going to keep them from selling so fast that we can't restock them. I think this will probably be a 50%. I don't know. I think I tried 11% on these before, and I think it was about a 50-50 thing. But I had to have two racks of them, or 2 floor displays, and 8 throughout the day, and I still think that we had to restock a couple times. So might have to raise the price again, but we'll keep doing that to the point to where, you know, we only sell maybe 1 a day. Tablet to order and shelves to store decoration items, wood cases. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Let's get the parking lot. And the bad thing, though, the worst thing about these dog houses is only being able to keep 4 on a storage rack and 4 on a shelf. I mean, it's makes it kind of pointless, to me at least. Alright, did they already stock those up? I think they did, so I'm gonna have to order another one. Let's go in here and get a dog house. The old classic doghouse. Needs to be a lot smaller. Alright, we have no more room back here, so we are about to head on inside to our custom built storage. Oh, did not mean to interact. There we go. Let's grab this, move on inside here. And then I need to move on inside this room here. And then we'll start in the very, very back and start putting up some racking. And then I feel like we probably should move our storage point too, but I don't know where a great place to put that would be. Because obviously I have the other side of the store blocked off and closed off, so I guess I can move that for now, so that way we can get through there. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do that for now. We're gonna have to move these out the way. Just for now, so I can get through this door. Alright, so we got dog houses. Let's see where we're at next. Pet feeders. gonna make this long trip to just get what we need. Alright, we're gonna put these right here. Yep, that'll work. And they have already put basketballs on this shelf. No, don't do that. I don't want you guys to use the shelf for something I didn't tell you to. Wow, they took all of those pet feeders already. Jeez. Alright, let's go order another one then. Alright. Yeah, and I don't think without this custom storage room that we built, we would be... Oh my goodness, what did we do in here? That's okay. I'll let it slide if we had that much extra to put on something. But I don't think we would be able to make it without this custom storage room. There's just no way. I mean, keeping everything stocked up would be almost impossible. Harder than it is now. I don't think these are going to fit on the shelf. They might. I don't know. Now, I think these have to go on a floor display rack too, so we're starting to get into some of the mandatory floor display items. Maybe. Okay. Nope, these work. That'll work. Come on. They grabbed every single one of them. I don't think there's room for all those. You guys are just going to be looping over each other like usual. There's no way. Matter of fact, I'll do this. Let me take this one. And going forward, that's what I'll do. I'll just take my own box. That way, we don't have that problem. Nope. I'm not going to let you do it. This goes here. How about that? Alright. Alright. Move storage rack next to your item you're stocking, and move right after. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do, because otherwise they're gonna grab it. Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put one item on the shelf just to tag it, and then I'll come over here myself. If they pick this up while I'm over here next to me, then I'm probably gonna wind up trying to see if we can't add in a feature to punch stalkers. So there we go. Didn't have to punch anybody today. Alright, I need to put some more shelves down. Some more 2 shelves. I might have to order some more as well. I mean, who doesn't want to punch the stalker sometime, man? Two racks. I don't know. We're getting into some smaller items too that we probably could use 4 shelves, but I don't want to mix and match completely. I want to kind of keep it the same all the way around. Yeah, we got that, and we're gonna build. Yeah, we're gonna do like this. We're gonna kind of build an inner circle around this a little bit, and then go this way, and then we're gonna have our floor displays will be very minimal right in this area. I am not trying to have a lot of clutter. I mean, look at all the extra space we got. So food items probably will happen eventually, maybe, possibly, who knows. Just because we have so much extra space doing it this way. But I'm worried about the storage. I don't know how much extra storage we're gonna have though. All right. Two more items. Let's see. So, comfort dog bed. And I'd be okay if these were the only dog beds in the game, and we didn't have those big ones. Completely would be okay with that. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to manipulate the price on these too, because our shelf is full. Wow. Yeah, we're probably got to manipulate the price on those. They're gonna sell out super quick as well. So, and I ordered 10 boxes of those. That's not good. Not good. That's all right. They're gonna just bring them in, probably throw them on the ground for now, anyways. All right, put that there. Alright. And then the last little bit for the dogs. And then we'll order some cat stuff. And I think we'll put the cat stuff on the other side, directly across from it. From like over here in this area, right here. Yeah. There we go. Now, we'll make sure I won't have at least one in here to stock up on the shelf. Alright. Put that out the way. Alright, she's gonna walk that thing like the dog. Alright, cats. That'll work. Order 10 of these. I think those can fit on the two shelf, so we'll do 2 shelf on those as well. And I'll leave a little bit of room in between the floor here for just in case, we need another floor display. Let's make sure I'm lining up on that, and that should work, I think. Maybe a little closer. I'm still not getting that. There we go. Just so they have some room to walk. Nope, that's not lined up at all. There we go. Yeah, so that works. They have a little bit of room to walk in between there, and they're not clumped up. And they don't. Maybe they won't clip on the furniture or freeze up on the shelves. So, all right, let's put these in there. Put these on the back side here. Oh, nope, need that back. Alright, put that there. And these, I don't know, I think we might have to put these on floor displays. I don't know if this is one of those items too that you can't put on a 2-show. I think it is. Pretty sure it is. It's not gonna fit, I don't think. Oh, yeah, it does fit. I am shocked, but you can't put that many on there, so yeah. Wow. Yep, barely any on that, so no, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? I will punch you right where you stand. Don't make me. God, that guy. She's thinking, she's like, let me put this on the wrong shelf. Don't even try it. Alright, cozy cabin cat bed. Whoops, I don't know how many I just ordered, but that's okay. Yep, I have to put down some more twos. And I think after this, all we have left is lamps and electronics, so we don't have too much left. We just got, it feels like we have so much extra room though. Like an enormous amount of room for lamps and electronics. Should be plenty enough space. Come on. You can do it. Oh, something's off. Something is off. And I'm not liking it. Is it this one? Could it be you? There we go. Alright. Did I ordered? Yep, I already ordered cozy cat beds. Just gotta get them on the shelf. And we're gonna put these on this side here. Wow, yeah, I can't fit many of those either, so gonna be a lot of price manipulation going on. A lot. Hey Nick, how's everyone? Hey. I'm trying to figure out why I keep getting double messages. It's crazy. Like, I guess YouTube on console is just kind of weird like that. I don't know. Keeps showing everybody's messages they sent way earlier. Very weird. Alright, we did the cozy cat. Alright, let's do the bowls. Yeah, we're probably just going to have just the right amount of space in this storage room back here to fit electronics and lamps. And I don't think we're going to have room for anything else. I mean, it's all this extra space we have, we're probably going to have to spend it on storage room for more items, more stuff. What did I do? Give me that back. That's got to go on a storage rack. Almost forgot. Alright. I'm not sure I want to leave that there. Yeah, let's put that over in the corner for now. Need some more 2 shells. And honestly, the bigger items that I know we're gonna sell out of fast. I mean, I know it'd be stupid to do, but I probably could just jack up the price so high that no one's ever gonna buy them, and it wouldn't be a big deal ever. So we'd never need to stock those items again. They would just be just look good and just say that we carry everything, but we don't sell it. Unless you want to pay 100% over market price, then I wouldn't recommend it. But I don't know. I mean, might be the way to go for now, at least. I was gonna say I've already purchased that item. Alright, do I want food over here? How about that? Let's put some food here. Don't throw that down. Alright, get that out the way. Let's move these. Don't need that. That's just a regular wall. That'll work. And what have we not ordered? We didn't order the luxury chicken and gravy cat food yet. And then the last item down there. Nope, don't need that. Alright, that's good. And then this last one, I think we're going to put a floor display, even though we don't have to. I think we're going to do it just to kind of even it out and make it look like, make it look good with everything else. What is going on here? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. We won't put that there, but we will put one here. There we go. I'm gonna have to close this off because that sticks out. That's part of the arch on the other side there. So I need a floor display, and I don't know. This one might actually have to go on one anyways. I guess we will see. Alright, where did that thing go? That's gotta be it. Yep. And maybe we do this kind of off set anyways. Yeah, I think that looks better. That doesn't look bad. That looks pretty neat actually. I might move these over just a little bit to line up more, make it more center, but and this will be another item. Anything on floor displays that's big like this, we're gonna have to manipulate the price because this will sell out quick too. I don't think we can put too many on a floor display of these. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, we're gonna have to definitely manipulate that. 2 to a box. I didn't even pay attention to that. So we're gonna have to jack the price up on that one too. We're already getting a bad name. People do not want to buy from us. So our prices are outrageous. Alright, let's go do a price change. Korea market. uh, possibly. All right. I mean, somebody just give me a random price at this point. I just don't even care if we sell any at all, because I don't want these to sell out at all. So we're definitely gonna go 11%, 166.50. Yeah, we want red, 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 and more red. There you go. So these probably will never sell, neither will these. Very little, maybe like one a day. Some rich guy will walk in and buy one, but other than that, we don't want anybody to. Not bad. And look at all this extra space. That's the crazy part. I mean, all we have left is electronics and lamps. Our lamps are going to go in this area here. Once again, we're going to try to minimize and not use floor space. Price manipulation on those. And then same deal with our electronics if we have to. Electronics is the only item that I'm like possibly thinking we might actually have to use floor displays on. And it won't look too bad because I don't mind the electronics on floor displays, I don't think. Some of them. Let's move this back here. And get ready for some lamp polas. Alright, we've got to figure out why. Come on, there we go. Okay, that one's good. We'll go ahead and put some of these up now before we start the square one. 1.1 billion. Yeah, I'm not sure why these messages. It's crazy. I don't know. YouTube is not liking me today. All right, there we go. That's going in the trash. Trash, trash, and more trash. Yeah, we still got plenty of space, so not worried about room. I think we can make the lamps fit. I think is there 11, I think? Without counting off the top of my head, I think there's 11. I just absolutely hate how this stuff. That's the one thing I will say. One of my complaints still is that they're and I have very, very minimal complaints, but the fact that the furniture still does not snap into place and line up properly like it should. There's still the option to have it and it will overlap. I still kind of think that, yeah, that's still something that should be corrected and fixed. So, and that's once again my OCD talking, because when things look off and they don't look right, it kind of irks me. So. And I don't know if anybody's played House Flipper, for instance. And there are several games out there, but House Flipper is one I can think of instantly because of the way the furniture and everything is in that game. All the furniture snaps into place. You have two different options. You can have it snap into place, or you can manually place it. And I think that's they do that perfectly. And I think that's kind of what most games should follow suit with. Because otherwise, you get this right here. All right, lamp time. Let's put down some lamps. Or attempt to. Alright, we're done with dog and pets. I think that's under home. Yeah, lamp. So we do have 6, 9, 12 of those. Alright, so we're going to have to do, I think we're going to do 6 and 6 on the setup. And I think after we're done, I don't know. I think we might be done with walls. I don't think. We might not build any more walls. When the shelving's set up, we might just keep it like it is. Telling me I can't put one on the top? Not enough room to place the item. Ah, okay. So you can't put these on the top. And you can only do 3 per shelf. Well, um, do not put that there. I will hurt you, lady. And she did it anyways. So we're probably gonna have to actually do floor displays on that. All right, so let's order some floor displays. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna try to keep it bare minimum. I've never tried to put these lamps on anything other than floor displays anyway, so we might actually have to do a lot of floor displays. We're gonna see. Let's move that out the way. I think we can do the same kind of deal here. I don't want to go too far back though. I don't want to run it too far back. Let's do this right here and see what we're looking like. I just want to leave enough of a gap for them to walk through. Yeah, I think that's enough. I think that's enough space, and then we'll do a floor display on this. Let me take these back off there. Yeah, we'll do that right there. I need to get one of these boxes and put on a rack though. Let's see here. Wow, we have this much extra stuff back here. Holy crap. I think I ordered just a bit too much. Alright, where is that lamp at? Don't grab that. I'll take that before you even touch it. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same with all these. That's probably overkill. I'm probably not going to be able to put this one on a fit it like I want to on a 2-shelf either, so will that go up top? It will. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, well, we did manage to get, wow, yeah, that is not many lamps at all. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of high prices in this market, just saying. Lots of high jacked up prices. Alright, lots of extra product, move it out the way. I'm gonna have to wind up throwing that away too. Alright, so these smaller lamps will fit, just not that many. Alright, so let's get these on here. I'm going to go ahead and change the price right away. Let me put this on the shelf. No, this has got to go out the way. Where? Did that guy grab my lamp? Pretty sure he did. Did you grab my lamp there, buddy? No, it's right here. Alright, don't think about it. He thought about it. I think that was the one I had. Yep. Honeycomb. Not enough room to place the item on the shelf. Alright, well, same deal. Alright, let's do this right here. Had a feeling we were going to run into that. Once again, just very minimal. Yeah, let's do these back to back like this. There we go. And then we'll we'll take these, put these right here. So the honeycombs, let me just get one of these back. Y'all want to move out of my way, please? If I can put down a storage shelf here. Oh, I knew it. You are a piece of work. Alright, I'm gonna order one more honeycomb lamp, even though I know we got extra. I mean, there's no way. I'm clipping myself into the door. Is this it? Yeah. Alright, let's put, what did you put there? The cat thing? No, that's okay. That needs to go in the trash. Alright, let's move the cat thing to the trash. Alright, let's move on to the next lamp. So yeah, I think we're going to have to wind up using floor displays quite a bit here. And I'm not going to run it out any further. I like this area here. We're just going to continue to stretch along this path here. I don't think it'll be too bad. Story's coming along nicely and nothing is set in stone, so change can always spruce things up. Yeah. Snapping is a must. But he's trying to type. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on messages. My console, for some reason, is not displaying the messages. I'm having to pull it up on my phone. So I'm not sure what's actually going on with YouTube, but I've kind of had some issues going on with it tonight. So, all right, these are definitely gonna have to go on a floor display. I think these are too big. Yeah, these are not gonna fit. I ain't no way I can get. Yeah, that's not going on the top. What? How? How do these go on the top? But the other ones down here would not. Like these wouldn't. That makes no sense to me. I think I need to snapshot that so I can reach out and ask somebody about that one. All right, let's move this back out the way. We are just creating so much of a mess. Alright, don't grab my boxes, please. There you go. Okay. Alright. Lamp, round stone base. See, and this one here is probably going to have to go on a floor display, knowing my luck. And even though it's smaller than the other one, so I'm not sure. Let's check and see. I don't know if this one will work. Will it? It will. Very, very weird. Alright, we'll take it though. The less floor displays we can have to use, the better. Did you take that from me, lady? Because I think you did, didn't you? Yep, I'm going to have to go out here and get one. Nope, that's not the one. I think they grabbed all of them. Ah, come on. Did you have to take all those? Is that one? Nope. Now they're just going to pile them up all here in the back, huh? Is that what we're doing tonight? All good, man. Hey, guys, just stopped by to say hello and see how you're doing. I don't have my glasses, so I hope this is not running together. Yeah, it's absolutely running together, Laura. I couldn't understand what you said. I'm just playing. It was all running together. You didn't use periods or anything. It was a run-on sentence. Appreciate you stopping by, Laura. Even though you're talking in run-on sentences, it's okay. Alright, we gotta find a storage rack for this thing here. That's alright, not wearing your glasses. I feel like that's how I create my store a lot of times, is just do it blindly. So that's my method for my store a lot. Round base. Alright, Round base. We have just created so much extra. We're ordering so much extra product here. It's like we have a lot of money or something. I don't know. Soft glow. Alright, this one would definitely fit on a 2 shelf. See, I like this so much better. It doesn't take up as much room. I think if we can keep it, yeah, if we can make this work, this will be great. Super, super, super. Just got to see how much storage space we're going to have left, because I don't know if we're going to have a lot left. Yeah, I just need just enough to be able to walk through and turn around, and that's it. Texture, column map. And this one will probably fit too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ones that we put on a floor display probably could be changed to fit on the 2 shelf. I don't know why they couldn't, especially this one. It's not even that tall. It fits 3 high on here, and these over here are the same size, so I'm pretty sure that can be changed. These, maybe not. I understand those, but oh, see, you can't put that one on that one either, so alright, we will go and get a floor display. Still minimal though. I think this is only our 4th or 5th. Definitely has to be fixed. Yeah, it's not the biggest issue or biggest of deals at all. I'm not too upset by it, but you know, I've only had to use, I think this is the 5th floor display, so it's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I've been known to use floor displays for everything, so it's definitely different for me to actually even be doing it like this. So let's see if we can't make this go like this. Yeah, maybe we leave just a little bit more space. There we go. So they can walk here, and then we'll place those here, and then I think we'll try to put some more 2 shelves over here, but we'll just continue to go this way and then maybe go up this way a little bit, but we'll have a huge open area, I think. More spacious. Alright. Do we already have this one out? I think we do. What did they do with those boxes? Did they take them and move them already? I think they did. I think they stole my box. Oh, so you guys can grab stuff and pick it up and just take it to the back, but not put it anywhere, huh? They're about to lose a job tonight. Oh my gosh, what do we got going on here? Absolute disaster. Holy. Wow, we've got to throw some stuff away, I'm sure. Alright. Was this the ones? Yeah, it was this one right here. That was the one. Okay, so we'll put this here. And that was the textured fabric column. Smarty hat would be nice to see. Yeah, that's true. Maybe not too smart though, because well, I don't know. Maybe I guess they could be too smart. Maybe smart AI would be really good to see. I mean, I do like the challenge a little bit, because if they were too smart and they did everything the proper way and you didn't have to do anything and it ran smoothly, it'd be like an auto store. You would never have to do anything besides change up, you know, the design and stuff and rearrange, but you'd never have to do anything. So I kind of like to have to do something at least. Vintage desk lamp. Alright. We are coming along, coming along. We're almost down to just electronics, so I'll take it. I mean, we've saved so much room, and I really just think we're gonna have to do it, you know, like I said, with price manipulation more than anything. Only similar product can be placed on shelf. That's what I'm trying to do. Why is this not working? There we go. Okay. we'll start a new row of storage as well. Let's get this out the way. We got so much extra stuff. I really just need to start throwing some stuff away. Start cleaning this area out. Did you just grab my box again? I bet you did, didn't you? You're absolutely about to get it. Yep, she did. That's alright. They're going to use that other storage rack too. That's okay. Did you guys grab all the blue ones? You did. Like, why would you pick that up? And then go cram it in the back, huh? I'm pretty sure that's what they did. Yeah, all this stuff is going to have to be thrown away. What are we doing? This the way you like your storage to look in the areas you work in? Yeah, that's what they did. That's alright. They put more items over here. That's okay. I'll put down this as well. So, see if I can't find a blue. I don't think I have the blue. I guess all 10 of those fit on the shelf though. Or maybe they did something with them. Alright, I'm gonna order another one then. Cause they're playing hide and seek for me tonight. As they do every night. I'll order 2 more. What did you put on this shelf? Green weights? Let me out. Alright, there we go. Alright. Put that there. And as long as we have room for our electronics back here, we'll be alright. I'm not worried about overstock too much. The tripod, honeycomb, and this one looks the same deal. I bet this one is not going to work on an actual 2 shelf. Probably gonna have to put this one on a floor display. Maybe. Yep. I couldn't tell if we got it right or if we just missed or what. What are you doing back there? It sounds like they're back there just kicking boxes around. Not enough room. I knew it. I knew it. So, can't put it here. She's gonna try. No, you're not. Alright, let's go get a... we'll put that there. I need to put down another floor display. Let's see. Yeah, grab a floor display. Put these back to back like this. And they took those items again, didn't they? Yeah, that's okay. Luckily I got this temporary box that they can't touch. That'll work. And I need another one of those to put on a storage rack, but you guys have already crammed them in the back, didn't you? Yep. Sure did, didn't you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this area back here is gonna have to be completely, all this stuff on the floor is going to have to be completely trashed. I might have to order another one of those because I don't know what they did with the ones we had. Yeah. They have completely turned this back here into a quarantine zone. Alright, let me go order another tripod turbo. Or a honeycomb tripod, I'm sorry. If somebody took... Did you pick that box up again? I bet she did, didn't she? Yep, she did. I'm going to follow her to see where she goes. She is going to absolutely get fired. Where are you going? You think you're going to put that there? There's no room. Just drop the box. Is there? Alright, where are you going? Huh? Just drop it. That'll work. Thank you. Kick her butt. I'm about to fire her. She's not doing her job very well. It's very disrespectful tonight. I'm trying to be organized here, but doesn't look like that's the plan of the stalkers. Modern white. Alright. We're almost done with lamps, thank goodness, because lamps are just not fun at all. We have created a disaster though, and that's what we do best. But then we clean it up and it looks alright. It's gonna fit, and they're back there just B-boxing. Not enough room to place item. Give me that back then. Yeah, they're back there B-boxing. Just punching boxes left and right. And that's what they're doing. They're taking all those right back to the back right now. And they're just going to throw them there. Need employee of the month on the wall. Yeah, we do need to get our employee of the month back, huh? Put it back on the wall. Let's see, I'm trying to pull up. Let me see if I can get it up. No, there we go. Need employee of the month on the wall, always empty. Yeah. Yeah, they do what you need them to when you don't need them to. Yeah, they do everything backwards. I think we're good to move this over here and then put this here. Maybe. Yeah. Nah, I still feel like that might be too close, but we'll try it and see. I just want to make sure we have enough room to not clip the customers. I'd rather clip the stalkers at this point, just keep them from doing anything. They are absolutely getting on my nerves. Modern white. Let me get one of those back. I guess I probably should have only hired like one of them, and not all of them, because they can't. All of them is too many. Alright, we did the modern, we got the studio spotlight. I'm pretty sure this will have to be a floor display as well. Because there's no way. I don't think this one will fit there. Yeah, it probably won't. So we'll probably wind up moving one of these back here to kind of offset that. A brake function would be nice for stalker on brake like a pause. Yeah, or fire them. You know, I really think that firing them throughout the day would be a good option too, like dismissing them. I would completely be okay with just dismissing my stalker for the day. Like, alright, you're not helping any, so why would I continue to let you just work? Just send you home. No pay. I mean, they already make too much money as it is. I would definitely underpay them if I could. Oh yeah, these lamps are way too big. Let me get one of those back. Gotta put this on the shelf back here. Alright, let's put that there. And we are almost done with lamps. Thank you. What we got left on? We got 3 more to go. So the tall column lamp, I think, surprisingly enough, I think this one probably is going to fit on that shelf in the back and not have to go on a floor display. I mean, that's going to be our luck, right? Come on. Do you go up there or not? Can you? Can we go up? Not enough room, yeah, so these are going to go floor display too. Don't think about it. Just don't even do it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Absolutely getting on it. Alright, so we'll put this here. They're going to grab one of them anyways. We're going to have to take them off the shelf. But same deal. Let's flip them end to end and just leave a little bit of gap in between. Which works good. I want to stop it right before we get to this wall. Not quite as much. Alright, let's take these off. They're just throwing stuff back there. That is so ridiculous. Like, it doesn't even have to be that loud. The fact that they're back there making all that racket is just crazy. Like, they're doing that intentionally. Like, I really think they are. Let me get one of these back. Not enough room on the top. Makes no sense on the to get the shelves height cap. Yeah, it doesn't make that much sense to me either. I'm just about to punch one of them because he's going to grab that box. I know he is. Somebody's going to come in here, and I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't come in there and grab that box and just take it back there and throw it in the back just to make the racket, because I feel like they're doing it intentionally now. Alright, we got the blues. 2 more to go. And I think these are going to be the same. I don't think these are going to fit because, well, no, the blue ones did fit, didn't they? Yeah, the blue ones did fit. So these might actually fit. If they don't, I'm going to be like, what's going on? Not enough room on the top shelf. Really? Wow. I'm kind of shocked. These don't fit either. I'm shocked. Alright. Box man group. They're back there just playing b-boxing and stuff. Back there just beating on stuff, making music. That's what they're doing. Throwing boxes back there and punching boxes. I mean, they have absolutely destroyed that back area. That's why we can't have nice things here. Because of them. Alright, that's pretty close. Like, that is not, I don't want to get any closer. So we're gonna, that's it. Not going any further over than that. Alright, I'm scared to put that box down. I'm pretty sure they're gonna start grabbing some of the stuff I've already grabbed. Go ahead, do it. I know you want to. Alright, there we go. She's taking stuff to the back. Like, I think she's taking stuff off the racks here and then going straight to the back with it and just throwing it. Like, out of spite. I think it's been programmed for them to do stuff out of spite. Like, it's intentional. For sure. It ain't accidental. Like, they're designed to be annoying. See, that's crazy. Why does that fit on that? So now I got an extra shelf and it's kind of weird. So, alright, that'll work. That's okay. That is alright. It's going to be real close when it comes down to making things fit for electronics. I think, at least. Because we do have an extra one here. And I got to figure out... We got one here. Did I have another lamp? I don't think I have any more lamps. I think that was it, wasn't it? There was one more. The shelf definitely something to talk to Des about. We're more curious about how those work. Yeah, same here. I'm gonna bring that up and we'll see how that works because it does look a little bit off. Like, I don't understand. Looks a little bit off on how some fit on there and some don't. So let's do this here because I think we're gonna just level this one out here as an end cap. Yeah, that works. That don't look bad. I really hate how there's 5 of these. That just makes it look off too. I don't know. Yeah, I do. I do know. I do know what we'll do here. We're gonna absolutely just kind of just move this over here in front of that, and then same deal with this one. Make it face. I'll change this other direction here in a second. Yeah, we'll just make it look like that. That way there's 1 and 1 and we don't go too far back with it. Because now that's it. We don't want any more lamps. That's it. Lamps are done. and we move on to electronics. So that doesn't look bad. Yeah. And then obviously this here is just going to be open. I don't like how many floor displays we actually have, so I might wall this area off just because the floor displays for me kill it. At least the concept I had beforehand. But electronics, that's it. That's all we have left to do. So we still have plenty of room. I think we have at least, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we did 7 on each row, I think we have at least 20 slots for racks available back here still. So that should be plenty enough because we've gone through everything except electronics. So let's not toys. There we go. All right, let's roll on through here. And what am I doing? Move on up. There we go. Not musical instruments, computers. All right, let's start. I don't think these are gonna fit on anything but floor displays too. I think it's the same with this one. Pretty sure of it. We'll try and see. Same deal. We got so much space, and I think I'm gonna work this one like I did over here. We're gonna start back here and just run this way. But to have this amount of room is crazy. Like, I like it though. We needed more space in the store, especially just to have when new items hit. And we're gonna have plenty of room. I don't think this is gonna take up much room. We're gonna have all this up here is gonna be wide open too. But I don't think I can do it like I want. Yep, we can do that. Okay, that works. I don't think you can fit many TVs on the top shelf, but that's okay. Not worried about it. Not one bit at all. It'll just be one of those things where we manipulate the price again. What are we doing? Is it 4? Wow, it is. All that extra stuff is just going to get thrown there in the back. That's alright. Alright, so let's put some more 2 shelves over there. Oh my gosh, that is horrible. Wow, that is horrible. Definitely not going back there for a good minute. Alright, we need to order some more 2 shells. Oh, I got one left, it looks like. And we'll put all the big electronics on 2s, and then the small stuff can obviously go on 4s. Because there is some small electronics. Desktops, I think. Desktops we're going to try to put on 2s. I think you can fit quite a bit of those on 2s. Yep, same deal. You can put these on 2s. That'll work. And I don't know how many we'll put on there, but and of course that might be one where we actually use 2 shelves versus 1. I don't know how many is going to fit on here, but let's see what they bring out here. How many we can fit on here. If it's not many, we just might go 2. Like, we probably could have did 2 rows of TVs. And matter of fact, let's do that. Let's go 2 rows of TVs. Let's move this out the way, and then we'll do 2 rows of TVs. Because some of this stuff, these electronics, we'll sell quick, and then we just need to stock more of them. I'd rather stock extra electronics than lamps. Lamps, I don't care. Lamps can go bye-bye. We can just give them away. It don't matter. More 2 shells. And order some more of those, and then more 4 shells too. Alright, let's go. Let's order 10 of these, and then let's do 10 of these for now. And I feel like this is probably the best design I've had of any store yet. I really do. I feel like we've definitely utilized our space better this time than last time. And as long as we don't build a billion walls and it doesn't get too cluttered, we'll be alright. Alright, did I put that in here already? Desktop, monitor, yep, I did, okay. So, we need to put down some more shelves first. I think we'll do some more 2s. We'll keep 2s on this one side, facing the front here, and then on the back side we'll do 4s. And I think this area we're going to try to make it unique. I think I want to build it like a little square. Alright, we'll just grab this for now because we're going to put 4s on the back side. That'll work. It doesn't have to be touching. That's fine. Alright, let's see what we got next. Wireless keyboard. Keyboards can go on the 4s. Keyboards definitely don't need to be on the 2s. We can do just fine with them like this. They can go on the back side. And I don't think we're gonna have to. I don't know. Let's see how many we fit on here. Nah, I think that's fine. I don't think we have to do multiple on it. That's one box, so we'll take some of these back just to put on the shelf back here. Yeah, I probably need to move that forward just a little bit. Need just a little bit of room to walk. Alright, let's see what we got next. Keyboard. Mouse for sure can go on 4. In all honesty though, if we left things how they were, there's just no way. The stalkers would never keep up. They'll be running back and forth all day long to stock probably the same item, knowing them. And then we'll have a lot of empty shelves, so. Can we put this? There we go. Can we put this on the top shelf, please? Just saying. Go up. Wow, there we go. Okay. All right. Just, nope, not that, not that. Did somebody grab my box? Did they literally just do a grab by? Drive-by grabbing? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say, that'd have been real sneaky. They just walked by and grabbed something out of my hands as soon as I put it on the ground. Alright, speakers. Pretty sure we're gonna have to do 2 on this one. Yeah, this is a small speaker though. I don't know. Might as well put both of them over here on the twos. Because I still don't think I can put many on here. No. No, you know what? I think we can make this work over here on the four. There you go. They're just gonna run it to the back. Watch. Wonder how many will fit this way. God, can I not put that on? There we go. Okay, I put it on the top. There's a little. I think you can fit a couple boxes in there. Alright, let's move this out of here because we're starting to be too jumbled up in here. Slim keyboards. That's going to be a 4 shelf. And I really wish one thing that they would add that I haven't mentioned it, and so I don't think anybody else has mentioned it, but glass display shelves. Like for security features. You know how stores have all their digital items locked up, behind glass display cases or something like that. So that'd look kind of neat for your display items to be behind a glass case. Is that the right one? Did I do? Is that one slim? No, it's not the slim one. Come on. That would be cool. Yeah, right? I mean, just make it feel like you got security items. It's, somebody's got to come unlock for the customer or something. I mean, I'm not coming to unlock it, but, maybe we can send one of my stalkers or one of our stalkers out there to unlock it. Alright, I don't need that. I thought that was a shelf. Put that there. Keyboards. Okay. And then white wireless optical mouse, and that's definitely going on a 4 shelf. All right. So yeah, if I would have designed my first store or the first setup I had like this with this same philosophy and style, it probably would have worked. I could have kept the foods, everything in there. It would have worked a lot better. So. Alright, yeah, we're just going to have just enough room barely to stock what we're carrying, so food just creates more of a hassle than it's worth to me. I think we're good. I want to carry it, but I don't know how we would do it without having to create another storage room. Just a lot of extra work. Gaming consoles, alright, I don't know. These are pretty small item. But maybe we still do 2 shelves on these. Hey, rebuilding is all part of the charming games like this. Yeah, no, it is for sure. Rebuilding's always fun. I enjoy it. This game for sure. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. We're gonna do 2 on this one. Works out good. And let me go put these on a shelf real quick. Throw that on the ground. Not the wall. Stop grabbing the wall. Oh, another wall that needs to go in the trash. Alright, put the consoles here. Alright, we need gaming, we need cameras. Cameras can go... I don't know. These cameras are pretty small, I think, aren't they? I don't remember. I keep forgetting how big or how small they are. I gotta throw down some shelves anyway, so it don't matter. Gotta throw some shelves down. It doesn't matter. Let's run this back inside before they grab the boxes and take them back to the storage area and just throw them against anything. That is absolutely horrible. That looks so bad. Right there, just making a mess, and all that's gonna have to go in the trash. We're gonna throw it all away, so it doesn't matter. Whoops, I absolutely made a mistake there. That's supposed to be a 2 on this side. Alright, this. And I don't know, we still got all this extra room. I don't want to go too far. We'll see. Maybe that's as far as we'll go. And then we'll start to curve it to go another direction. Alright, cameras, I think. Let's test cameras out first. Nah, cameras can be on 4. Yeah, that's fine. Let me go get into the 4 shelf. Pretty sure we can fit multiple boxes in there like that. And they're just gonna run it to the back, aren't you? Is that what you're planning on doing? Is making a mess even worse back there? Their pathing only allows them to drop items in that area, not sure. Yeah, that's what it is. They take it back to the back area. I think that's just the pathing thing. What did I do with those? There we go. Okay. Let's see. I want to check and see how many we can fit on a... Yeah, that's not bad. I think that'll work. I was gonna say, I think she clipped. I think she froze up on us. I've got to throw those walls away so I don't keep grabbing them. Alright, put this over here. And let's go over here and look and see what all shells we got left. 2 shells. I think I got enough of those. Yeah, because we're going to have a lot of space. Like, I really could just bring these over here. Let's just see what next item we have. What we have that we got to make room for next. Oh, phones? Yeah, those are definitely going on the 4s. So that's okay. Yeah, we need some more 4 shells over here anyways. Let's find the 4s. Alright. Phones here. And we know phones can stack up a lot. Those would definitely last. Come on. Close the door on us. Alright. Yeah, this shelf over here though, it looks like there's only 4. So that's 16. I don't know. I don't like. Maybe I should have put those on 2 shelves. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I need to move these out the way and put those on 2s. Alright, I did it again. I grabbed that freaking wall. Alright, let's put this here. Put that there. I need an empty box. Empty box, empty box. Does anybody have an empty box that I can snatch? Nope, they don't. Alright, yeah, I'll wind up having to move. I'll wind up moving these because I think those absolutely need to be on the 2s now that I'm looking at it. Alright, so we got phones. I don't know. I don't think we have much more to go. We got phones. TVs. I haven't bought TVs yet. I'm surprised. Yep, TVs can go right there. You know what? These have to go on a floor display. That's right, because they're so big. That's alright. So, floor display it is. Let's go get a floor display. Do we have any more floor displays? I think we do. Pretty sure I've ordered quite a few of those. There we go. And this might just be one of the items that we stock in the middle here and then just sell tons and tons of. We might actually stock these up. Yeah, I think we can do that. We can just put them back to back and then stock them up that way. Let me find a rack to put these on. That one back down. And then we put the TVs right here. Yep. And we'll get another floor display. I'm pretty sure because I don't think there's anything else in electronics that take floor displays. There's nothing that big in electronics other than those TVs. Oh, robots. Yeah, I forgot about the robots. Forgot about the smart robot. I don't know, though. I haven't ever tried to put it on a 2 shelf either. I don't think you can. Pretty sure it just won't fit on the top shelf. Yeah, it's got to be on floor display. So, we'll have to have a little bit of floor displays here in electronics, but... maybe have to order some more. So I don't think I have any more over here. Yep, I'm gonna have to order some more. Let's just order 6. Because I think we're gonna wind up putting these back to back to back. Let's do 8. Because I think that's what we're gonna do. We might as well make it look or carry a little bit of extra TVs and robots. Yeah, this will be TVs floor display, and then we'll do robots on the back one here. Yeah, I need to get the TV thing or order some more TVs. Are we out of TVs? Where do we put the TVs at? Yeah, there's a TV. Alright. Let's go put that one over here. I guess I could have moved it. I don't know what I was thinking. Could have just did that right there and pulled one from the other shelf. Alright. Floor displays for the robots. And then same deal with this one. We'll just kind of leave a little bit of a gap to walk between. Put this one over here. That there. I need one more floor display. And I don't know why I'm carrying that box with me. There we go. Just like that. Come on, line it up. There we go. All right. There we go. And that'll work. I think that'll look nice and neat. It really does, because look at these. These are crisscrossed for some reason instead of in the middle of the thing, so it crisscrosses them. And I think it'll be the same way on this other side here, so that's pretty neat. Yeah. Alright, we are absolutely running out of room back here. That's because of all the extra junk that's going in the trash. I have been tricked for the last time. I will not pick up a wall thinking it's a storage rack. Alright, not gonna do that again. Fences, we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, I got too many lamps. Got too many. Alright. Is that a storage rack? Yeah, we actually need that back here. Alright, yeah, we got way too much stuff, so I'm gonna start trashing some things. Because they're not even trying to put it anywhere. I'd think about keeping it if they would just stack it up nice and neatly somewhere. But they just want to throw it on the ground, so we're not keeping it. Yeah, and I dread cleaning up the whole storage room in the back because we've just been ignoring it the whole time. And I'm pretty sure you can't see it here, but once you go over here, yeah, it's gonna be bad. Look at that. Oh, you can't even get in there. That's how bad it is. It is absolutely tragic. What do we need it? We were putting one of these down for robots. That's right. I almost forgot what item we were putting on there. Alright, robots. Yeah, we've bought just way too much stuff. That's alright. So we got the robots done. Let's see what we need. I think we're about done. They should come to you and say, hey, I need a place for this item. Yeah, they really should. But, you know, but they don't. I don't know. They're not very communicative. They don't like to communicate very often. Alright, so we have 3 more items and that's it. Still streaming, mate. I left an hour ago to go mow the lawns and come back, and you're still here. Awesome. Yeah, I figured you'd eventually come back, and then I'd have a reason to leave, but, wow. So what time is it there? You went and mowed the lawn? I keep forgetting. I know you're in, I keep forgetting what time it is there, but I think you're like 6-7 hours difference from me, or maybe even more than that. Alright, we're gonna put these here. Yeah. 344 New Zealand, yeah, that's right, yep. I knew it was somewhere like that. I was thinking New Zealand knew something, but 3:44 p.m. Yeah, so you're 7 hours difference from me. That's a wall. I'm gonna throw that away. They're gonna trick me. All right. Where's those speakers at? Is that the speakers? I don't think it is. Nope, it's not. It is definitely not the speakers, and they're gonna create a huge mess now. Where did our speakers go? Oh, there they go. Okay. Scared myself for a second. Alright, we're done with speakers. We do need to move this item over to a 2 shelf. Matter of fact, I need an empty box. That's what I need. That's what I keep forgetting is empty box. So we can move those over to a 2 shelf. Because that's all we have left is just straight speakers. There's Nothing but speakers. So let's see if I have another 2 shelf. Yeah, we're pretty close to being done. I have 2 more items to go, and then that's it. I mean, we just have open space, and I mean, crazy open space. So I've got to figure out what we want to do. I mean, I don't know. That's a lot. We have a lot of space here. I think we are gonna absolutely flip this on this side, so it kind of lines up straight directly like it did on the other side over there to make this better. Yeah, I have to come a little bit closer. Go-karts, yeah, you're right. Go-karts would be pretty cool to have in there. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. I think we'll put speakers here. We're gonna limit. Is that 2? But those are 4. I don't want to flip it too much. I think the 2s need to be over here. Maybe. Yep, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll come back to that idea. Kind of want to balance it out. Yeah, let me just do one more 2 over there and then put that down for now. We're gonna have a lot of extra room, and I'm thrilled with that. In a way, it gives me the urge to want to build more stuff, and I don't think that's a good idea. All right. I feel like we already put these speakers over here. Is that the same speaker? I don't think it is, though. That's the 100 watt, and I think this is 100 and, let's see. Yeah, that's the 140. Okay, so that's, yeah, it's different. All right, so we got these. Let's get these on a storage rack before I go ballistic and start throwing away everything inside. So that's the next step. Trashing everything. Yeah, I gotta get this out the way. Under construction for future items. Oh, yeah, for sure. We definitely have room for future items. Lots and lots and lots of future items. And then one more thing. That's it. We have one more speaker set to get. And these will go on the 2s. I think. I can't decide if these are 2s or they could be 4s. These could be 4s, maybe. Let's see if I can find a 4th shelf. That's a 2. That's a 2. There's a 4. Yeah, I'm impressed though that we have so much space. I mean, we stock, although we didn't stock any of the food items. That's the thing. Like food, cold, and frozen take up. Wow, never mind. We can't do that. Food, cold, and frozen take up 70 items. So it would have been a lot more. So we're gonna have to do 2s on those. So that's 70 items we could have fit in there easily. But just once again, I don't know. I mean, maybe if they expand and we have an upper floor, then we'll go that direction. But for now, no food, except for chicken. We do carry chicken, and that is chicken is a community requested item, so that's the only reason we carry it. Oh, I need another one of these boxes. Did you leave me one? Yep, they left me one. Like eating food, not playing with hay. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. See, we did carry, that's it, chicken. We do have chicken, that's it. Like, the only food item we're going to carry. Well, probably not the only food item. And the reason I say that is, let me go show you what what I did in the front of my store here. Let's put this one last item. That's definitely not it. Where is the storage rack? So much stuff to trash tomorrow for sure. Let's put this on here. And tomorrow's episode, since we pretty much, you might as well say we did it tonight. Tomorrow's episode will just be really just trash and stuff and stocking up the rest of the way. And then considering building more walls just because of all the space. But I did consider, and I do think we might carry some frozen, a couple items as well, because I did just think it was a good idea to just put a freezer and a fridge and a freezer up here by the self-checkouts, because I mean, and then a rack, then a shelf, because a lot of grocery stores have that anyways. They have a drink machine right by the self-checkout, so we might actually carry, you know, Coke, Sprite, just beverages here, waters, stuff that is actually not refrigerated in the game. We'll probably put it in here anyways, and then we'll probably carry some ice cream or something in that. Once again, just bare minimal stuff, but just to make it look and feel like an actual store and do things that actual stores do. Yeah. So let's see if we can do one more thing to make this look a little bit, a little more decent. How about that? I think we can make that work. We got one 4-shelf there that I don't think we need, possibly. So I think we are going to move it to the back side here for the phones. Come on, line up. There you go. And then I think we do the same thing over here. We just move a couple more of these items and just kind of square it off a little bit. I forgot what they call that, impulse buy items by cash. Yeah. Yeah, essentially that's what it is. Just impulse items. You know, you're by the self-checkout or register when you go to a grocery store, and they have all the food, they have all the snacks, right? Candy bars, gum, drinks right there, and it's just in your face, so it's a last second buy. So that's essentially what we wanted, what I was thinking we're gonna do here as well. Worked at Walmart. Yeah, there you go. See, so you know all about it then. Let's put this back over here. I think we're good if we do that and put this back. We do need one more over here just because it is a little off, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. We will move. I don't know. We'll find something more to double carry and double stock over here, but I think right now it looks good. We might even put the phones over here. One row of phones. Yeah. Just because now it's squared off. Now it looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, and everything looks solid. I mean, the pricing is just going to be the biggest thing we're going to have to go back and do. We're going to have to go back and just change prices. So for now, until I actually get prices I want, we're just going to go in and make sure everything is extremely red for now. I'll have to come back to everything. As a matter of fact, let me do that later. Let's do that later. We will save that for tomorrow's episode and go over some pricing. You know, pricing manipulation will be a good thing to cover tomorrow, and maybe this will be something that'll help everybody else out as well. Pricing manipulation will help you in multiple ways. It doesn't help you make the max amount of profit off the item, but on items such as these, and for example, my number one item that I had to start doing this on was the doghouse. These doghouses sell so quick unless you stock multiple pallets and have a billion storage racks. You can't keep them stocked up daily. So what I decided to do, and the idea I came up with for dog houses and items like this, is to manipulate the price to where it doesn't sell 100%. You know, any item in the game you can increase the price up to 9% and it'll sell. Anything over $100 you can increase the price by 10% and it'll sell. So anything above 10%, the numbers start dropping. And so I've been doing a lot of testing with that. And usually anything at 11% or above, you don't sell very much of at all. It's like a rare buy. And so that's kind of been the goal of what I've done and come up with on items like this. So right now we have it marked at 11%, which most of the time with 11% on this item here, you might sell a couple items a day of it at most, and it just depends on how many items, how many shelves and racks you have stored and stocked. So, you know, that's great because we only have 4 of these on a rack back there. I don't want to have to stock these up every single day, constantly, nonstop, running back and forth, because that's what I want to have to do. So it's just something I've thought about doing, because for me, I don't care about the profit. If you care about how much money you're making and all that, then this is probably not the best idea to keep these in stock anyways, because they're not the most profitable. I mean, you're making $111 if they buy off that. They're not the most profitable, so it's not worth even stocking them if you're cared about the money. So for me, it's more about appearance and being able to have my stockers keep up. So that is 100% an item. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Nick. Just trying to help out and just, you know, give out some tips on how I keep my store stocked, on ways to help it keep stocked. Because, you know, like I said, I was thinking earlier yesterday that what I wanted my goal to be for this store and what I wanted my goal to be when I play this game, right? And so, you know, unrealistically, you know, I want to be able to stock every item in the game and the store runs smooth and the stockers be able to stock everything, keep up, but it's not possible. So I kind of had to make a decision, like, what's most important to me? And for me, it's about presentation and appearance. And what that means is building something that looks nice and might not be as stocked up. And then also realizing that if it's not as stocked up and it looks nice and we carry a lot of items, then we've got to find a way to offset the fact that we're not going to be able to keep up stocking. And the way to do that is price manipulation. So, you know, manipulating that price there, this one here as well, because there's not as many on the pallet here, you know, so you probably want to try 11% starting off and then maybe going up. But anything like that, you know, like this one here, same deal, manipulating that price. If there's less than 20 of an item, more than likely it's going to sell out that same day. You're probably going to have to stock it multiple times. And so that's just the best way. Like lamps, I would say lamps that are on floor displays, and probably even the ones over here for sure, because there's not many of them unless you have multiple racks. They need to be manipulated with the price. You know, you're not going to have max profit doing that. But with that being said, your stalkers are now going to not have to worry about these items, which will be the main thing. You know, that would create a headache. If they have to run back and forth stocking up all this stuff that keeps flying off the shelves constantly, guess what happens to all this stuff over here? It steadily goes down and down and down and down. They ignore it. Well, now you're struggling over here to keep this stuff stocked, and then now you don't have anything over here. So now you have nothing. You have to take a whole day off. You have to stop the game, close your store, and restock everything. And that's not what you want to do, right? You mean, if you're trying to level, you're trying to get cash pretty consistently, then you need to just keep your store open and find a way to let your cashiers and your stockers keep everything stocked up day to day, and not have to worry about too much downtime. So that's kind of how you do it. You're not going to make the max profit that way, but you're still going to make a good profit because a lot of this stuff stocks really good. Like the weights, all the important stuff stocks really good. All the weights stock really good. You know, this is good stuff. I've never thought of it like that. Yeah, it's pretty helpful. It definitely is something I thought of. You know, I just had to brainstorm and try to figure out, hey, how do we make it work? you know. And so everything else stocks really good. Like these weights, this item here is the most profitable item in the game. You know, I have it marked up to 10% because that's the max that it'll sell 100%. But the profit on it is $835 per item. This item here is what I was making, you know, $3.7 million a day on, and this is what helped me get to $1 billion really quick. I sold this item and made a lot of cash really quick. Best item in the game. You unlock it at level 79. So if you're worried about money, this is the way to go. But, you know, selling these throughout the day will absolutely offset not selling these $100 profit dog houses and these cheap lamps over here. And they're not cheap, but it will offset all that. Like the profit here, 296. So, you know, you have to sell multiple of these to make the same amount you're going to make off of one of those weights, and it's not worth it because I have to stock this twice as much. So it's not worth it. It'll offset in the end, you know. And then all your high stocking items that you carry lots of on these shelves, you don't make as much off of them, but they're kind of just fillers. They're floaters. You know, you'll make 19 off this. These are fillers. Your customers will buy these right here and all this other stock stuff. They'll buy those to keep them from buying all this stuff over here that you can't stock as much of. So it'll help your store in the long run doing it that way. I do think that, you know, just speculating, but I do think that when the stalker trainer update gets added later this month, that you will see a change. I think the stalkers can keep up better, and then probably with that being said, you'll probably be able to go back and keep your prices back to normal, and then, you know, then be able to keep up, because if they can increase the speed of them, then that'll definitely make a difference. And especially the AI and logic, they fix the AI and logic on them to make it better than it already is now, then yeah, it's going to work even better. So yeah, let's trash some boxes here. I think we're good. I mean, I think the whole goal tomorrow, tomorrow's episode, now that we pretty much shown off a lot of what we were going to cover in tomorrow's episode, is just going to be maybe to cover some more price logic and see it in example. You know, we'll finish stocking up the rest of the store tomorrow. We will definitely clean up this before we do the episode, because I don't want to have everybody to sit through an hour of me throwing boxes away. But we'll clean all this up, and then tomorrow we will open the store. After we get everything fully stocked, we'll go ahead and finish stocking up the rest of the racks. We might put a few more back here and carry some more product, but we'll get everything stocked up. We'll finish the rest of the prices. We'll go through on the lamps, do the rest of the lamp prices. We'll turn the store on and power the stalkers and see how it goes, and just get an example, you know, of the flow of the store and how the items sell less when you manipulate the price. So, and we'll be able to see that they can probably keep up a little bit better doing that, and then we'll kind of fluctuate. You kind of just adjust from your day-to-day flow from your store. You know, I feel like that works the best. Our number one option shouldn't always be, you know, to close the store down and restock. Our number one option should be, hey, let's see what we can do to compensate for the fact that our stalkers can't keep up. What items are selling really fast? Like if you're selling a lot of chicken, all right, well, we need to fix that, right? We need to figure out a way to sell either less chicken or to keep it stocked up better. So a lot of times what I see people do is they go ahead and buy 20 more freezers and then stock up 20 more things of chicken. Well, guess what you did? You didn't really fix the problem. You just stocked up more and took up more room, right? So now you have to stock even more. Well, why not just come over here to your chicken aisle and just adjust your price, right? So just make it to where they're not buying 100% chicken. That way now at this point, you're selling less chicken, you're stocking less chicken, and then you don't have to worry about it. And I feel like this is a real life strategy anyways that a lot of stores do regardless. You know, and if stores that have a lot of overstock, you see they run the prices down and create these sales and everybody buys up all the product. So I feel like that's a real life strategy, but it'll definitely help. I feel like it's helped for sure on when I've tried to run the stores and open the store and couldn't stay stocked up. So but yeah, that'll be tomorrow's goal of the episode. We'll have fun doing that. We can definitely definitely fit in another 4 hours tomorrow, and I think that's what I'm going on now. So um, we'll go ahead and call it. I appreciate everybody jumping in tonight. I didn't announce that we were going to broadcast, and obviously the title of the stream was bonus episode, so everybody kind of got a free episode tonight, unannounced. And those who didn't see it live will always be able to go back and rewatch it and just kind of just be like, see that there's an extra episode. But tomorrow we'll jump back in and pick up an actual episode, and maybe I'll see everybody again tomorrow night. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're new, once again, just subscribe, like, share. But thank you all. Have a good evening and a good day. And then I'll catch everybody again tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, everybody.